I'm really trying to avoid coughing. I didn't want to make my first sound out in the start of a stream a big old. But I was like, I had to hold it in for a few seconds. Sorry about that. Oh, I'm a goof, I know. But hey, how's it going? That's right. We got another classic tonight, chat. Another, well, yeah. I guess you can count it as a classic. I don't know if I would. It's that last Resident Evil game that tried to be how the series had always been, the tank controls and all that before they switched off to four. So finally, I get to play through it. I've always heard it's goofy though, very goofy. And for what little of it I did play the last time I played this game, it definitely was living up to like this is a fucking train wreck of a plot. Doctor Baby, you are first, in fact. I mean, you literally commented before the stream even started. It is very hot and uncomfortable right now. Uh, Goddamn you, son. Stop it. Can we get some more of that spring? I liked how that was going. Stayed nice and cool. This is one of your favorite RE games. You're happy I'm playing it. Actually, this is not the first time I've played Resident Evil Code Veronica. I did like a year ago try to play it, but I ran into an issue where my Xbox was rendering it too dark to freaking see anything in it. Like it was crushing the black so much you could not. It was like squinting in the darkness with nothing but a like a dead matchstick to try to light your way. But thankfully that issue has been fixed. So now I will actually be able to see what the hell I'm doing. Why does Twitter keep sending me tweets on God of War? I don't even follow Corey Balrog or Barlog. I always want to call him Corey Balrog because, I don't know, it's got one of those names where your eye sees it and it sees the word Balrog. Nice and cool. God damn it. I don't like people who are in a temperate climate. Here I am in this subtropical ass place. So the first day of Guerrilla Collective was this morning. A good batch of indie games featuring the announcements. One left out though, a game recently called Alfred Hitchcock Vertigo, loosely based on the film of all things. I think YouTube tried to show me like trailers for a bunch of those games, but I didn't really have time to watch any of them. They all look very colorful. But Guerrilla Collect. I've never heard of Guerrilla Collective before. Must be a new group or something. Good luck with CV. Makes it sound like I'm gonna have a difficult time. This one is basically Resident Evil 3. Yes, I'm aware. It was meant to be Resident Evil 3, but they got cold feet and they thought Sony would get mad at them. Also, Lyles, thank you for the 17 months. They just started this year. I see. So there's something like another Devolver Digital then. How old are you, Dartigan? Guess. Doesn't matter. I'm as old as you want me to be. I can be your little brother, your daddy, or your grandpa. That's right. I don't care how creepy that sounded. My hero has returned. Oof. I don't want to start thinking of myself in that kind of way though. Am I playing this on Dreamcast? No, this is the Xbox 360 version played on an Xbox One. Isn't technology amazing? No, this is, well, you would definitely notice that this was a Dreamcast version. The resolution would be a lot lower. They're not publisher, it's a group, a collective. They showcase several games like the indie. Okay, they just get together to like market each other. I get you. Hey, Dartigan and chat. Hello. Oh, before I forget, I need to send out my Discord and YouTube announcement. Does Dreamcast have an A button? I don't know. I never actually got to play a Dreamcast. I'm pretty sure it does. Usually it had like A, B, and C on Sega stuff, didn't it? I only owned a Sega Genesis. As far as I ever got with a Sega, brand hardware. Though I did have a friend who had a Sega Saturn who would bring it over, and that lucky bastard, I was really friends with him only because he had a Sega Saturn, and I'd always insist he brought it over. Does that make me a horrible person? That I like chose one of my friends, like, oh, you're cool, man. You got this Sega Saturn. I mean, to be fair, he didn't really bathe a lot. I guess what I'm saying is you can do a Hitchcock. Can I do a Hitchcock impression? No. I all I know is the do 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 thing that where he walks into a shadow. I don't know what he sounds like. I don't think I've ever seen any Hitchcock films. Well, I know about Hitchcock films, and I like. In fact, I know about Vertigo and like the camera effects he used and like he pioneered. But I don't remember ever sitting down. No, I've seen Birds. I've seen Birds. Never mind. I have seen that. Is this the Pakistani Sega Saturn? No, this is the Microsoft Xbox One playing an Xbox 360 game. Yeah, the Pakistani GameCube is only really good up until the actual GameCube era. After that, it's not really. It doesn't really work so well. You'll emulate. I mean, playing other games. Also, that guy. Thank you for the 3 months. Let's go more Resident Evil. We're running out of Resident Evils. Actually, we're almost through the entire series. How have I been lately? Well, today I chipped a tooth. I was eating candy, and goddammit, of a tiny speck of my molar that was just didn't come off, and I ate it. I think I swallowed it because I ran my tongue along the molar. Later's like, well, that doesn't feel normal. So I'm gonna have to like schedule a dentist appointment come Monday. What candy? Skittles. So not eating those again. Play the Resident Evil Survivor games? I don't think so. Those are PS2 multiplayer games, right? Also, Decred, thank you for your sub. I mean, I guess that's a possibility. Don't know if I would. I mean, I'd have to find people to play with. That would not be a fun time by yourself. That's just a really crappy Resident Evil game at that point. So if I could talk Kate into doing it, maybe. All right, all my announcements are done. Is it 90 degrees? It's like in the 80s where I'm at. But we have high humidity here too. So even a 80-degree temp feels way worse. They'll just like cling to you. They're freeze-dried Skittles. Those are damn. I would not risk my teeth on frozen Skittles. That's like eating rocks at that point. Don't worry, dentists are painless. Actually, dentists these days are not that bad at all. That hurt. Actually, having your teeth pulled doesn't even hurt. Like I had my wisdom teeth pulled out like 2 years ago. Didn't feel a thing. Having your wisdom teeth is only a pain if you have to have surgery to have them cut out. What's the next game to be seen? Right now, I'm writing the script for LA Noire. So that will be your next one. I'm going to try to have that one out before Ratchet and Clank comes out, because I'm hoping to maybe borrow a PS5 so I can play that. So I'm going to be busting my ass over the next couple of days to finish that script. It is not going to be an easy script to write either, by the way. We had baby teeth pulled at the age of 5. It hurt like hell. Well, you were probably, yeah, but things like the painkillers and dentistry techniques have gotten a lot better in a very short period of time. Like I had some dental work done over a couple of years ago. I felt nothing from any of it. Just the prick when the needle goes in, which is a little uncomfortable, but not that bad, especially not as much as it used to be. And then good and clear after that. Just some poking and prodding. Gonna guess and say 200 sins or so for LA Noire. Probably not, because a lot of LA Noire is the game poking holes in its own characters for like lying and stuff. And I can't really like bullshit. Well, you can't really sin the game a lot for people like not making sense, because the entire point of a lot of characters is they're trying to hide stuff. So a lot of the plot was fairly well told enough that there's not a lot of sins there. There's a lot of stuff I can mention in the gameplay as well. Actually, that once the game gets into its own plot and not the cases, that's when the sins for the story kind of really begin. So I'm gonna probably rush through the first parts of the game, like traffic and homicide, so I can get to vice and arson, and that's where the main plot is. Hey Dartigan, have you played the new Horizon game? You mean the one that came out years ago? Because the new one, no one has played that yet. Yeah, I played Horizon Zero Dawn back when it came out. I didn't play the DLC though. Listen to that voice crack. Where's that coming from? Am I finally hitting puberty again? This game very underrated. It's very unknown. A lot of people never played it because a lot of people own Dreamcast, and by the time it got re-released on things like PS2, people had already moved on. Why are we here? Just suffered? No, hopefully not. 15 a war, a rough age for me. Yeah. Yeah, child soldier is not cool. Second puberty is a bitch. I know, man. Maybe I'll finally get my body hair. How many sins for not being able to kill the pedo doctor near the end of the game? I have not decided yet. I'll try to come up with something more creative than that, though. I always find the like extra sin joke to be kind of lazy, so I don't really use it that much. When was the last time I ever gave something like multiple sins, like ding? It's been a while, I feel. This is why I'm that's the #1 game sin channel and only game sin channel, because I think like this. I think about what's best for the video. Don't play to the trends. God, listen to me hype myself up like I'm something special. Have I seen Aloy's face in the Forbidden West trailers? Was there something about it I was supposed to have noticed? It looked like about the same that I remember from the last game. Hey Dart, can you name a color for you real quick? Yellow. There you go. Super easy question. Hope it helped. She thick now? I mean, okay. Why not sin for even including the pedo doctor in the first place? Actually, I can appreciate that about Eleanor, that it doesn't puss out and when in its way of depicting crime and criminals, because that is something cops would come up against. It doesn't shy away from like the evils of humanity and stuff like that. I mean, it literally has you like dealing with like serial killers and everything else. So having that in the game actually makes some sense. Even though if it is kind of like thrown in, it would have been better if that had actually been a major point to that guy's character, but you actually don't even need to discover that about him. You don't have to open that door and find out. So I'll probably mention that aspect of it, that it's just like a part of his character that it's there for you to learn and not do anything about. Like, why is my dude letting a pedophile go? But now you must compete with their the Game Wins channel? No, I don't. I'm not competing with anyone. That's the way I've always looked at it, and that's why I come out on top. I'm making these in a bubble, you see. People are saying that the new Aloy is less good looking. She wasn't really a model or anything in the first game, from what I recall. She had crooked teeth and stuff, you remember? I remember specifically mentioning that when I played through the game. Like, I mean, she's like a cave woman almost. Exactly, nothing comes out of it. It's pointless for character development. Yeah, that's probably something I'll bring up when I get to that point. I haven't decided yet. I usually like go through it linearly when I'm writing my script. What do I think of Ada? You mean Ada Wong? I mean, she's an alright character. There's nothing really wrong with her, but I don't really think she's super interesting either. Sorry to disappoint. She's just like, almost like a Bond girl. But Leon never gets to sleep with her, apparently. So, the nice thing you have there, Ada Wong. So, chat. Some of you may remember I tried to play this game a year ago, and I only did it one night, but because I couldn't see what the fuck I was doing. Because the light in the game the blacks were so crushed because of a bad color option on my Xbox One. It's like playing a game and trying to see where I'm going with a burnt matchstick. Just wouldn't work. However, I solved that issue, and I will be able to see what I'm doing this time, so we can finally play through this bitch. Hate is Leon. Leon is meant for Claire, as his brother demands. That's going to be a joke eventually in the series. You just watch. They make jokes about punching boulders now, so they'll go for that. Also, thank you for the 25 bits, bad boy. Fun fact, early in development of this game, the twins were children of a Nazi officer and were changed to British because the writing team thought references to Nazis would hurt sales in Europe. I mean, I suppose so, but I don't know. I mean, we do like them Wolfenstein games. I mean, a lot of the evil people in Resident Evil are basically eugenicists anyways. Some asshole tried to suggest Aloy looks wrong and that she need to look more pretty. I mean, she didn't really look pretty in the last game either, or at least what I would call traditionally pretty. She didn't look bad or anything. She just looked like a redheaded cave woman. So I don't really see why anyone would get upset over this. That's an argument to be made about the Mortal Kombat series, where characters do get changed drastically and sexed down. So, but I don't really see it there. Remind me, what's my stance on role-playing games that take about 40 hours to finish and are story-heavy? I mean, they have to have good gameplay and story to keep me interested for 40 hours. That's a hard thing to do. Usually, after about 20 to 30 hours, I'm like, this game better have something else. Or it's gonna be rough going. So we're gonna start fresh in this game. We're not gonna pick up where I left off because I don't remember what happened. That was a year ago. Speaking of Leon Kennedy, according to the fan theories, he was supposed to be in this game, but they changed him to Steve instead. Capcom has never confirmed this. Okay, let's not spoil anything before we get started. I mean, I've never actually played through this game, so let's let the stupidity just wash over us and blind us and make us laugh. How about that? Sound good? I mean, this is like that era of Resident Evil that was super goofy and hammy. So, screen settings, everything seems like... Yeah, it's nice to be able to see what I'm doing in this game now. Any tooth pain? I didn't even notice it when it happened. I didn't notice until I ran my tooth over my molar and I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't feel right. So no, didn't hurt at all. Alright, so, new game. You ready for the classic Resident Evil thing?
Resident Evil.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore. They lost something too.
The American Midwestern town, Raccoon City, has been completely decimated due to the T-virus outbreak that was instigated by the international corporation Umbrella. Claire Redfield, who arrived in Raccoon City to search for her lost brother Chris, and a rookie police officer, Leon S. Kennedy.
Chris and Claire ever appeared in a game together? This one.
But their ordeal was only...
They're the main characters of this game.
3 months later.
Sounds so enthusiastic. ID. Oh, wait a minute. We didn't get to watch the opening CG trailer.
Your identification number is WKD4496. Welcome to your new home.
Her name is Claire Redfield. We caught her trespassing in our Paris lab facility 10 days ago. She apparently infiltrated the complex looking for her lost brother,
there it is. Never mind.
Chris Redfield, one of the surviving members of RPD's famous STARS
Yeah,
team.
she's still looking for her brother. Look at this amazing 90s CG. Look at this shit. Look how shiny it is. How does that happen? Why didn't those guards take aim at her before they just that? Oh well, whatever. This is probably not super loud, isn't it? Let me turn it down a little bit. Now, what would you do in this situation, chat? Yep, that's right. Put him up. That's right, she turned into an action hero. And then...
Don't move.
Why didn't they shoot her like the hell? I don't know, maybe they wanted her alive. That is not how gravity works. What, falling down? Pretty sure that's how it works. Even if it is just a bad simulation of it. They got the gist of it right. Oh, the Nazis bombing? Find ourselves it. So, remember when I played Revelations 2? Yeah, they were referencing this game a lot. He fell faster than the gun did. You know, you make a good point there. Maybe she, like, threw herself down, though. Make it super awkward, buddy. Say something. I just want to point out that Claire's outfit doesn't really belong to any time period. It's so bizarre how she's dressed. It always has been. She's like a mix of different eras of clothing. If I were equipped with a lighter, I could see outside. Huh? I mean, you knew he was there. Time to do the sexy thing of all laundry. Hey, I think a woman doing laundry is incredibly attractive. To me, that's my kink.
Perfect. Go on. Get out of here. This place is finished. I don't know, it might have been a special forces team. But in any case, this prison's been taken over. Troops have been wiped out.
What are you saying?
You're free to leave the complex. But you may as well know you have no chance of getting off this island.
Wait.
And what about you? What are you going to
So,
do?
Chad, can you tell me what the hell's going on right now?
Don't worry about me.
You're in assault. Things are going to hell. There's a dude letting you out of prison. Oh yes, nice tank controls. Nice tank controls. Also, 25 bits. That helicopter was shooting into a building in downtown Paris. That would raise questions. Well, the opening of Revelations had a very similar thing happening with Claire in a building, where a bunch of helicopter people broke in and shot everything up and like captured them all and took them out of the country to somewhere in Russia, and no one seemed to care. Take the bullets. Classic inventory, which will not irritate me one bit. Intro is very bad. Poor way to say, it is. They're going for in medias res, but ooh, my god, it's a little too in medias res. Well, it's not even in medias res. They're not starting in the middle, then going back to the beginning and working their way back up to it. They're just like, fuck you. Here's everything happening all at once. Hemostatic capsules on the floor. Empty. 8 inventory slots? Hell yeah, boy. It's like we're playing on easy mode in Resident Evil 1. His eyes are closed. He's bleeding. I'll need a hemostatic medicine. Russians don't give a shit. From anything I've learned over the internet over the year, it's that they're a very playful bunch, especially when it comes to dangerous things. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a video or something of something going on in Russia where it seems safe. Usually them, like, parkouring over, like, skyscraper building tops, like, pushing bears out of their way. Or just something that could possibly end in death. But usually always seems that you'll come out alright. Also, that's the guy who captured Claire in Paris, I noticed. Oh wait, there's a thing. Almost forgot to read. I know he's sleeping. Let me see the thing. The report. Gotta love her robotic 360 turns. Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't even make sense anymore at this point, because the reason that the tank controls existed anyway is because the PlayStation 1 was, just shit at rendering graphics. So they, went with, pre-rendered backgrounds, so that's why you had that in the beginning. It was a trade-off for having decent-looking graphics in the PS1 era. However, now in the PS2 era, they didn't need to do it anymore, but they kept it anyways, because people, would have complained. It wasn't until 4 came along and Gruesome Balls that they changed it up. Umbrella Medical Paris, 3rd Security Unit Leader, Rodrigo Juan Rabel. My fetish is girls who turn unnaturally in place while moving. How'd you come up with that one, by the way? It seems oddly specific. I love it when they give me the bullets before the gun. I don't think I really want to smell. 1 ink weapon. I feel like Capcom for Resident Evil 4 went, let's actually make this series playable. That kind of is what they did. Let's make a Resident Evil game and make it fun to play. To be fair, though, when they came out with Resident Evil, the remake of Resident Evil 1, they did sort of make tank controls, something you could live with. Because they didn't really have tank controls. You could play it normally, despite having the angles. The fixed camera angles. Let's hide our loading screen. Player has 78% leg. Maybe it's just the jeans. It's like, you know people wear stripes that makes them look taller. Maybe, well, actually, maybe it's just the jeans that make her look that way. Also, Arceus is my baby. Arceus is my baby, maybe. Give it 5 months, man. Apparently you're another legacy of GMC. Everyone's getting those subs from him these days. Truck used for transport. Oil is leaking from the crash track. Dead body in a briefcase can be seen inside. Just finished Greedfall earlier today, and I'm currently playing through the Game of Thrones RPG that came out in 2012. I recommend both. I actually played Greedfall once on stream. I never played it again, though. Not that I hated it, it just wasn't for me. Boom. Oh, come on, Claire. You went through Resident Evil 2. Oh no, it's moving toward you at a snail's pace. And now, these ones actually come up out of the ground. I mean, they've been buried there for a while. I remember when I tried playing through this last time, I couldn't see where I was going here, so I constantly ran into the monsters. Uh-oh. Sorry, it's a little difficult to move. Salutation. What's up, Jim? What's up, Bunny, as well? Frantic soundtrack. It's almost like, it's not quite the same as like the old, the clown butt music from Resident Evil 1. But it's similar. For some reason, Japanese developers had a weird idea of horror music back then. Clown butt music? Yeah, clown butt. That's how I would describe it. Oh no, my light.
Wait. Don't shoot.
Who are you?
Huh? You're not a zombie. Well, great. Wait right there. I'm coming over.
Best boy alert, you say?
Sorry about that little misunderstanding.
Story.
But I thought you were another one of those monsters.
Shut up. Make one wrong move and I'll shoot.
Relax, beautiful. I said I was sorry. My name's Steve. I was a prisoner on this island. And I'm guessing you're
Story,
not from
chat.
Umbrella either.
No, I'm Claire. Claire Redfield.
Claire. Nice.
Future breeding
remember
partner
that.
of Leon S. Kennedy, no doubt.
Hey, I heard there's an airport around here. Once I find it, I can finally escape from this crazy island. Well, I'll see ya.
Hey, wait up.
This sounds like a guy in a survival horror situation, doesn't it? See ya. Beautiful.
I don't want you following me, lady. You'll only slow me down.
When's this character gonna come back to the series, by the way? He's a fan favorite, I bet. Taking the handgun. What kind of fucked up gun is that, by the way? That looks like nothing I've ever seen before. It's got like a tiny knife at the front of it, almost. It's got an extended barrel. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, it'll only slow me down. Yeah, Siri. Alright, what's the controls for the gun? Alright, that, and probably hitting the face button, right? I don't want to waste a bullet, though. I'm gonna guess it's probably A. Looks like something Capcom made to avoid copyright. Yeah, but even that, it's still... You don't use... It's really just the name you gotta do. Looks like a crash. As long as you can... Like a lot of guns in video games and guns. I mean, guns in video games. will look almost identical and have a similar name. There'll be very little changes to it, though. So that's Beretta 93R. RoboCop had the same gun. Italian Beretta. RoboCop had like a big, chunky, brick of a gun, from what I remember. It like went in his leg. Clown butt music sounds like something I'd use to describe Mr. Bungle. Do I need to play the clown butt music from Resident Evil 1? Do I need to do that just so you know what I'm talking about? You'll as soon as I play it, you'll recognize it if you've ever played Resident Evil 1. Hold on. I think I've played this before, actually. That's actually music that plays in Resident Evil 1. Lots of doots. Someone got paid for that. Yeah, it's when a monster's attacking you, too. It's like, ooh, scary, right? The central gate to the prison, it's locked. A Hawk's picture. Didn't that kid just go out this gate, though? You know they had to change the soundtrack for the first Resident Evil due to copyright issues since the composer used a ghostwriter? I believe so, yeah, that's for the director's cut of the game, but they could have come up with better than that. That's what I would come up for if you asked me to come up with music. It sounded like someone just hammered on their synthesizer. Which... completely nailed down. Impossible to open. Right, that's where we just came from. You couldn't play it last time. How come you can play it now? You couldn't play it, what? Because my color scheme on my Xbox One, for some reason it wasn't an RGB color scheme. It was on something else, which crushed the blacks so much that you couldn't see anything. So for some reason it got switched to that on my Xbox One, and I switched it back, and now all these Xbox games I can actually view and see what the hell I'm doing. Name one strange game to send, Beautiful Joe. Would I even be able to send that? I'm not sure. It might be worth playing at some point in the future. Unlocked with a padlock. You ever see those AI learning machine recreations of these older games? I mean, I did play Final Fantasy IX that used an AI mod that redrew a lot of the backgrounds to be higher res. So, yeah, I know, I've seen them, but they're getting more impressive all the time, though. There's one that kind of came out recently that someone's using to make a mod for Grand Theft Auto 5 to make it look more realistic using AI. What does Code Veronica mean? I believe that's the name of the virus in this game. Oh, oh. Oh yeah, forgot just how many bullets it takes to take down a fucking zombie in this. No! It's okay, you just got my collarbone, it's very bony. Okay, I shot something, I heard it fall. How do you reload it from here? Can you? Thankfully, I don't have to, like, burn their bodies like in Resident Evil 1. Love this game. Hopefully people like it. Well, I've always heard people enjoy it who played it, but it's an acquired taste, right? Since it is that old school Resident Evil and the last one they ever made. Well, it has some rather disgusting stains. A horrible smell lingers. You personally despise it? It's one of those things that's hard to love if you didn't play it when it came out, I think. I wonder if it'd be easier to play this with a D-pad instead of the analog stick. Everything I don't like about Resident Evil. Yeah, the series has gone through quite the transition, hasn't it? From fixed cameras to third person to first person. It's been everything a little bit. Has it ever had an isometric game? I don't think it has. When do you think we'll get a GTA 6? PS6? I think you'll get one probably in the next few years. I would imagine. I mean, what else would they be working on at this point in time? Smoke that herb? No, you grind that up and snort it. Or just rub it into your wound. Or as Ethan showed us, you just turn it into a liquid and pour it on your hand. Yeah, there's really no excuse for tank controls in this game since the game is all 3D environments. They just did it because that's what the old game did. Bully is 2 is never happening. Yeah, that got cancelled apparently. Prisoner's Diary. May 13th, this room stinks of death. Based upon the information I found, I believe that I am far south of the equator. Lucky for me that Bob in the bunk below me is one of those interesting types of guys. May 16th, today Bob told some crazy story of why he was put this place. Crazy story of why he was put this place with me. Bob said that he used to be an attendant of the head of this place. Again, that's some bad writing. This boss named Alfred supposedly placed him in here because of a tiny little mistake. What does that mean? What's going to happen to me? Without warning, a group of military men took Bob to the building behind the guillotine stand. At midnight, I'll sneak out of here. I mean, do you have another place to execute someone besides the guillotine stand? I've been hearing that anyone taken to that building never comes back. On top of that, there are these really large plastic bags constantly being removed from the place. I'd better pray for Bob. I was wrong. I shouldn't have gone there. What is going on in there? All I could hear was some insanely creepy laughter and the sound of Bob screaming. I don't know what to do. I can't stop thinking about it. Is that going to happen to me? I can't let it. I just can't. Since my last entry, all of my fellow inmates have been taken to that building. I know that I am next. It's obvious that we were all here to be used as Alfred's guinea pigs. There's no way out. What am I going to do? Poor Bob. You're not going to come after me, are you? That would have been more horrifying had he not been pounding on it before I... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah. This is a really awkward ambush. What's my damage at right now? Too many noms. Okay, I can take a few more hits. Hard. Well, sluggishly, I would say. But it helps. The only reason they're a threat is because you're just as sluggish as them. Grab his guns. That's why I'm looking around first though. You never know what that'll activate. So you said essentially a jump scare would be more horrifying? Well, yeah, I mean, that's obviously what they were going for, was a jump scare, but then they kind of ruined it by having him already be there. Give me... You can't take any more items. Alright, I guess I need to heal. $200 viewers tonight? Yeah, apparently I've been growing pretty well on Twitch recently. I've been usually managing like over like 160 for like the entire stream. So maybe Twitch is finally like deciding like you recommend my stream to people. Who knows? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? We'll go ahead and use those and save our ammo. I mean, who knows, chat? Maybe I'll eventually hit that big streamer moment where I have like 300 people watching me. Well, I think the biggest my stream has ever been is that when I got a raid from Dan's Gaming once. Uh-oh. I had like 900 or so. Okay, you're dead after I kick you, right? Where did he even come from? I'm popular? I've always been popular. Just didn't realize my worth. Real, that guy, Danzig, he like hosted me once when I was playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, no less. And then I like almost hit like 1,000 viewers that night. Just FYI, those machine pistols can target 2 zombies at once, and there's no extra ammo. I know, after they're out, they're out. But you might as well use those and save the guns that you actually can get refills for. Hello? Come on out, puppy. No. Syndicate was the last straw. Actually, I'd prefer they go back to the style of games with Syndicate than the new series they've made out of it. The Witcher ripoff series. There's a big hole in the wire fitting. There's a bloodstain under the eaves. That was horrifying. Wow, this is really what was considered a horror game in 1999, isn't it? Height horror. I mean, Rogue was where they started to go wrong. So we go to here. Game has a pretty creepy atmosphere. I don't know. So far, not for me. Maybe later it will, though. Right now, I've never... It's weird. The first game that ever actually scared me was Resident Evil 1 when the dogs jumped out the window. And I've never really been scared by a video game since I learned, like, oh, that's what you're doing. Other than, like, the doll sequence at the beginning of Silent Hill 1. Since then, the tricks just don't work. First jump scare. Fear 1, actually, that's a pretty good horror game, I think, for you to experience. That's got good atmosphere, even though if it... Whoa. How much ammo? That's 85? Okay, that's good. Switch controls the outdoor shutters. Push the switch. You know what? Sure. Appears to be locked. Must release the lock first. So no game scares you anymore? Not even Biohazard Village? No. I mean, you can still, like, startle me with a jump scare, but actually, like, filling me with dread just doesn't work on me. I don't want to, like, talk myself up and make myself sound like I'm super brave, but just video games don't do that to me. I mean, I can appreciate a good horror game. I think the very first horror game you ever played was Nightmare Creatures. Nightmare Creatures. What was that? Please switch the metal detector. That activation lamp is on.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
Okay. I guess my bullets count, is that right? Why do I have a playing manual on me? I can store that away. I don't need that. Oh, it's gone now. Good. Never mind. Biohazard is a better name than Resident Evil? I don't think so. I disagree. I've always liked Resident Evil better than Biohazard. Wait, I put all this stuff away. That was metal anyways. Ink ribbon too. My light. Oh, my lighter. What about my zippers and belt buckles at that point then?
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
See if I can take the ink ribbon with me. Nope. Further shot. Why would a prison have a hallway? Well, this is like a research station prison. It's a bunch of things. It's a mess is what it is. Put my pants. Well, yeah. Maybe I'm using like just maybe it looks like metal. No, she's got a metal belt buckle. It would count. This is like really cheap stuff. It's like made of plastic. Just has that shiny coating on it. You told me ink ribbon counts too? Yeah, but I need to test it. 3D duplicator. Our new product, the 3D duplicator, consists of two parts. This portion scans a 3D object. Simple place the material that you want to have scanned into the tray of the scanner. Same object will be processed into 3D data, which will be transferred into the duplicator portion. Well, I know what a 3D printer is. You place the material you wish to have converted to the machine. You can begin conversion based on the 3D data that was created by the 3D scanner portion. Conversion will be executed with a complete data accuracy, and the result will be an object precisely true to the original. Her dress is like a front one from the 70s, all females. Yeah, I mentioned she has a weird. It was even more so in 2, where she had like hot pants on. Her style is weird. She's like a biker, but not really either. Converting. Please place the material you wish to have scanned. I possess no object. Pivot animation. Well, this was like 1999. We had to cut the game a little bit of slack. Facts on the facility access application. Be sure to verify the content of the following facility access application form and add the applicant's name to the expected visitors list. Hereby apply for access permission for prison area D. Details follow. Visitor name Carl Grisham. Carrying in the following materials: new product sample from Metal Industries TG01, various daily commodities ordered by the prison. We'll use a transportation truck. TG01 sample will be stored in the designated briefcase. Hey, wait, your cutoff is 2001, this is 2000? This game got re-released, though. So this was the Xbox 360 version of the game. And this is one of the few games from before my cutoff date that technically can be worse, since it's a focus on story. My brother.
What are you doing here?
What's my favorite game? Probably Deus Ex or FF9.
Is he a relative of yours or something?
You mean my brother?
Ah.
Nice to see me streaming again. You're watching from Argentina. I'm glad to be back after a week away from it because of my internet
Well, it
issues.
seems your brother is under surveillance by Umbrella.
What?
This guy sounds like a Kingdom Hearts character. Somewhat. Yeah.
I've got to contact Leon.
Oh,
and
no, no,
tell
no,
him
no,
about
no.
my
He sounds like
brother
a
while he's being
bad
monitored.
anime dub voice.
It's a good thing I have
Which is
access
technically
to
what he is, the
inside
only video game
connections
for him right now.
from here.
Well, that file shows the latitude and longitude of this place. Why don't you send your brother the coordinates and ask him to
Like,
come
this guy
help?
would be like voicing
Yes,
Naruto
I'll
or
do
something.
that.
Hey, I was just kidding. There's no way he could get here, even if he is your brother.
Yes, he can. I'm sure of it.
No way. He won't come. You'll just end up disappointed if you rely on others. Believe me, I know.
What was that all about?
Called puberty. And your daddy issues. And late stage virginity. He's got a lot of issues. Boy needs some work. Oh yes, I just keep one of those on my desk too, right? Isn't that emblem a little Nazi-ish? I'm almost positive that's somewhat similar. How old am I? How old do you need me to be? I'm legal. That's all you need to know. And now we can save. Right, chat. Limited saves, like the olden days. That's my original save of this game too. It's clearing out. Aren't you around France? I think it's somewhere in Europe. I don't think they ever tell you exactly where. You make me question your life choices? How so? What did I do to make you question your life choices? I mean, you should. You're doing way better than me. You work at a hospital and all that. Here I am making people, be my dumbass online. Pick up the report. Read it. No? Email to Leon has already been sent. Wait, you can just send an email to Leon? What? No. No. Ink ribbon? Yeah, that's the save token, essentially. Rockford Island is in the South Pacific? Okay, no, okay, I'm not sure where they are then. Put the lever up. Put the lever up. That's a strange way of putting it. So that kid just sent a message to Leon, or did she do it without me noticing? I'm just going to send a message to Leon. Door is being held by something. It can't be opened from this side. Chat's very much determined to figure out where this island is that this game takes place. Doesn't matter, chat. It's an island. He always locks the door wherever he goes. He's a bit of a bastard. She was the one who sent the email. That makes sense. But I think she sent the email, but Leon's never in the game. We need to find an item for that. We gotta get our guns back.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security
I gotta send this
box.
game eventually, but right now I'm working on LA Noire. Wait, do I need to copy that? Security scanner's lid is open. Please set the material to be scanned. Amazing thing is they have internet in this isolated area. Well, Umbrella's got a lot of money, you know. They're probably got that satellite internet going on. Yes, let's fax our metal. Three-day data transmission complete. They're making a 3D printer look incredibly advanced. Material, as I said, I can restore the object. It makes you want to drink Surge and listen to Incubus. The correct time period specific, entertainment, huh? Luckily, we can still sneak plants through. Forget why they don't want you bringing items in there too, by the way. I don't need to deposit it since... Yeah, I know, I want to bring it with me. Right, so, leave my ink ribbon in there for the time being. When does this take place? I think this is like late 90s. I'm not sure what... Well, that's when it came out, but I don't know if that's the year it takes place. Not sure on that one. Wait, my lighter. No, You're taking the knife, you monster? I mean, I might... Well, you know what? I will probably never use it. 3 months of the Resident Evil 2, so it's like 1999. I think that was like 98, wasn't it? Like, forget what I gotta go do now. Knife in this game is OP to all hell. You still get to get within range of biting distance, and it always ends up screwing me over. There we go. I've never done a knife run of Resident Evil. Just don't enjoy it enough. That's the only time I found the knife, really useful was in RE4, since you had the ability to just shoot someone in the leg, and then go up and, like, swipe them a couple times. So it made it a lot more useful there, to save ammo. That's a very tiny guillotine. Who is this made for? This is an indentation of indigo blue plate. You didn't use the knife against Krauser in RE4? I mean, there's a trick you can, like, stun lock him with it, but no, I just, threw grenades at his feet. But what'd you do? I mean, hey, we used the knives during the quick time events. That counts, right? Quick opinion on the RE movies, please. CG or live action? I've only seen like one Resident Evil movie, and that's the very first live action one. I've mentioned it before, but my experience with that movie was like that was the only movie I've ever pirated because I paid a friend to like burn me a copy of it. It was a really shitty theater like capture of it where someone brought a camera with them to a theater to record that movie. So I'm like, oh man, this is awesome. I'm like a hacker. So I paid like $5 for a burnt CD. Oh. Or DVD. Ow. Shoot! That woman! But I've never seen anything beyond that, and I haven't seen any of the CG movies. So I probably wouldn't be the best one to give an opinion on it. How much ammo do I got? 67%. I'm not sure what 67% ammo would mean. That's a weird indicator. We pretend RE movies never existed, aren't they? Some people really like them. They're like their guilty pleasure. Like, they're kind of movies that are so bad that it's fun to watch them. They're like popcorn action flicks, almost. But it's whatever. Each their own. That's a great sound effect, isn't it? It's like someone like French kissing a mud puddle. Or doing other unspeakable things to said, moist, damp thing. Like mud. I don't know why I couldn't shoot you while you were like bent over. There's eating that guy. Only video game movie that did well was Sonic and Pokemon. I still consider the best video game movie to be Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, because it's not really based on a video game, but it definitely uses the video game culture. Castlevania is the best video game adaptation, or the cartoon. I've actually seen some clips of it, and it does seem, you know, pretty decent. Or at least handles it pretty okay. We gotta get the briefcase, that's right. Also, GMC give it a sub to Berserko. How have you been, Berserko? Never forget, there is a Resident Evil movie that has zombies turned back into normal humans, even after eating people and being dead. Truly the greatest. That's actually in one of the Resident Evil movies. I didn't know that. Which one is that? I just know that it's always got what's her name? Mila Jovovich, like the director's wife in all of them. And he like always has nude scenes or something. Oh, now that's an action pose. When did you become Dante's little sister? Isn't Wesker in one of the Resident Evil movies, and he like has a squid come out of his mouth? And then he just gets easily the shit shut out of him by like Claire and Chris or something like that. I've seen like a movie clip of it. Notice you mentioned Witcher 3 a lot in your vids, but you never made a game since about it. Is there a reason? I mean, I plan to eventually. I'd probably want to do Witcher 1 and 2. And do I really mention Witcher 3 a lot in my vids? I don't recall ever mentioning them that much. There's probably been a couple mentions of it here and there. I think I've probably mentioned Metro Last Light the most in all my vids, and which is the game I never made a video on. But that's usually just due to the boobs in it. Take the briefcase? Yes. Examine the briefcase. There's a button. I keep mentioning those, and I've never seen them. I mean, if you really want to see Metro Last Light, just go to YouTube and like look up Metro Last Light boobs. I mean, it's going to be in your search history afterward, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Make sure it's the PC version, though. It's what matters. TG01 was inside the briefcase. There's also an explanation for the document for the special alloy, TG01. TG01 description, Thank you for your continued support and for using our products. This time we have gathered our most advanced technologies and succeeded in creating a unique anti-metal detection alloy. An anti-metal detection alloy. Well, yeah, we use metal so we can get past the metal detector. We call it anti-metal. Cannot be detected by any metal detectors. Cannot be pictured by Roentgenography? That is a word that throws my tongue off. Roentgenography at the immigration check. Lightweight yet durable. We plan to develop various weapons utilizing this innovative new alloy. You know, you could just make your guns out of ceramics. We have enclosed a sample for you to review. We look forward to hearing from you regarding possible business opportunities. So they weren't just making, viruses, chat. They wanted to make guns, too. Refresh my memory, you said you never finished this game. You're not aware of anything plot-wise. I think I didn't get very far. I think I got to, you meet the twins in, their house, and that was where I kind of stopped at. Anti-metal. That sounds like something you'd hear in, Marvel or DC. Ah, yes, once I have anti-metal, I will be able to find the last, surf bender. I don't do comics. I just said, well, the first thing that came into my mind, and you're welcome for the word surf bender I just gave you. So, I think we take that back and make the item out of it, so we can get past the detector. Remember how this took me forever to do the last time I played this game, because it was so freaking dark. And once I put out the fire, it was even worse. Part of you still wants a Metal Gear movie, even though is that still happening? I remember hearing about that not too long ago. Fun fact, Umbrella did have a firearm manufacturer division. Made a model of the STARS team, but it was beaten out of them. Metal Gear movie is still happening. It's I don't know, once something's been in development that long, I wouldn't get your hopes up. Happy funeral, everyone. Been in development since 2006, that long? Ooh. I know the Halo movie was in development hell for a long time and never happened. Eventually got turned into like a weird, like, machinima show or something. Yeah, I got turned into District 9 eventually. But it also got like a web series or something.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
Please use our stupid system that is only existing to make this puzzle exist itself. There's nothing in this room that needs the old metal to not be here, but hey. Trust us. What's that sound? The banging? That is zombies at the window. Very good panes of glass, though. Not breaking. Though will suit. Missed that last time. Glass breaking in a horror story? Dartigan. We're just talking wavy. I know what I'm talking about. I've played games, man. Make me my anti-metal emblem. One day our kids are gonna find this in our attic and they're like, wow, Grandma was a Nazi. Taking the SP alloy. So don't you worry, we'll be don't you worry. We'll be getting to Mr. Wesker soon enough. That's Wesker being in this game, I gotta admit, is the main reason I'm even playing it. What's my favorite Resident Evil? Resident Evil 4 is my favorite. Followed by, I would say, Resident Evil 7, and then Resident Evil 2 Remake.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
I don't even get my boomsticks out of here. Come back around, I guess. Whoop! Whoop! Ah, almost was perfect. I don't know if I will need the fire extinguisher anymore, but who knows. Which version of this game am I playing? This is the Xbox One release of the game. Played on my Xbox. I mean, the Xbox 360 version, played on Xbox One. Alright. No, this is the other door I need to use the emblem on, isn't it? Wondering why the icons look so much nicer than your old Dreamcast version. Yeah, this is definitely not the Dreamcast game. I would like to actually, own a Dreamcast at some point. I could easily get one, but for some reason I just never go through with it. It kind of saddens me that I don't own a lot of the old consoles I used to own as a kid. Like, I don't have my old... I don't even know what happened to, like, the consoles I had as a kid. Like, my Sega Genesis and PlayStation. Oh, no, no, no. I do know what happened to my PlayStation. That got pawned. And I'm pretty sure my older brother took my Sega Genesis and, like, pawned it to get drug money. Pretty sure that's what happened. I just noticed it was gone one day. Oh, shit. Hope I don't get Tyrant stuck. I've heard that there's a part of this game you can get stuck on if you don't have enough ammo. So... I need to find a way to come back around into that room and get my grenades out of it. If he sold the system for drugs, what would he play when he's high? I don't think he was interested in playing games at that point. It's a shame, my older brother used to be really good at video games. Door has been completely destroyed. Not proceed from this side. Crazy to think that most of the RE characters are now in their 40s. I know, I've mentioned that before a couple times. Like, some of them are even older, like Barry, I think, is like 60 or so at this point. I believe he is like the oldest character that you can, of the series. Any hope for Silent Hill? Depends on who's making a deal to make one. Not if Konami makes it. If they would even do that now at this point. Good thing I brought the fire extinguisher. Oh, ow. With me. No need to use that. Oh, it's empty. Shit. Fun fact, your video games were made in the 90s. You are now old and you should be sad. I'm not. Old is a mentality, my man. Once you're into that, you're only old until you get to that point where you have knee-jerk reactions against everything that's new and you don't like it. Like, oh, I didn't have it as a kid, not for me. Nuh-uh. So, and me, I am the exact opposite of that. I still nerd out of everything that's new and interesting. So, sorry, can't make me feel bad by using that logic. I'm older than you are, possibly, but like I said, don't care. We're trying to smother the fire. You keep telling yourself that, but I don't think a game where Leon is 92 and has to fight zombies with his wheelchair is going to make Game of the Year. Don't worry, in Resident Evil they already have people who are immortal in that series. Like that one lady was from her daughter died of the Spanish flu. Still look 20. Someone will get infected with something. Chris punch boulders. Yeah, Chris is like late 40s and look at him. Dude's still a beast. You're in your mid 20s and 30s, definitely older than me. I mean, so what? God, are you like trying to like get under my skin like age? Like, it ain't happening. You're gonna have to come up with stronger material than that. You're missing with the other one, Claire. Look where you're shooting. She's missing with the other gun because she wants to look cool. The internet has shifted its horniness from Lady D to Samsung Girl. I could somewhat understand everyone being, horny over Lady D, not Samsung Girl. That's just like, I don't know, I don't get it. Not with that one. But she just looks like a DreamWorks character. %. It's securely closed. I can't open it. Oh. Boo. No, I can't open it. That joke about not knowing Miranda's brain or womb rotted first was really funny. Oh, hold on. Dog. I really despise how she's wasting ammo by trying to look cool. Ugh. Good job, yo, Claire. You shot like 8 bullets into the ground. But I'm glad you liked that video. I thought it was a better point than actually a better joke when I said that, though. Could this franchise be rebooted after Resident Evil 9? Continue forward at this point. It's a little late to be rebooting things. Oh, ah! Alright, what's my all that? I'm not doing good, huh? Dogs apparently don't do much damage. Okay, now she needs that health. Yep, she's in the red line. You try saving more ammo as you'll need it later. That's why I'm not using my pistol and using these guns that, you know, take up 2 spots so I can get rid of them. Because these guns can't be revealed. Once they're empty, so it makes more sense to use those now. Okay, yeah, so far I'm doing pretty well on ammo. I got how much pistol ammo do I got? I got like 75, plus the 12 in the gun. I got plenty of pistol ammo. And now I've got, bolts. And somewhere back in that, metal detector room, I've got grenades. Shit, I just used my green herb. What difficulty is this? I think it's regular difficulty. I mean, I didn't, I always play games at normal usually, unless it's Doom. Card reader, silver in color. Umbrella always staffs its buildings with like the weirdest arsenals. Like a bow gun. Like, yeah, let's have that in our, lockers. Why is Resident Evil 4 VR locked behind Facebook VR? Because they paid for it. Hey, Johnny Walker, thank you for the 8 months. Moo Messiah. Moo Messiah. When you chant it like that, you actually do sound like a cult member, just so you're aware. Oh no, they're finally empty. Can I drop this now? Nope. Alright. They're just with me until I find a box. Doesn't the pistol have like 3-round burst mode? It might. I don't know if I'd want to use it though. Playing handgun which uses 19 rounds. Maybe it does after you modify it. Lots of bowgun? Yeah, but no bowgun. Map of this building shown on the monitor. Seems like I'm printed out. You need custom parts for the round burst. That's what I figured. Plus, I feel like I'd just waste ammo if I started using 3-round bursts right now. Special key to release the lock. Wow, my exploration goes unrewarded. Bowgun doesn't do that much damage. You gotta have the explosive arrows before. Yeah, I remember getting that when I played this game earlier. But it kind of sucks. correct. When you find a folding stock for the pistol, you burst mode unlocks, though in real life you could use burst mode as it is now technically, yes. But sometimes video games take liberties with what guns upgrade. Like technically, the shotgun Resident Evil 8 has like one of the shotguns anyways, has a red dot sight you get, and the red dot sight somehow improves the stopping power of the gun. Like, that's not how that works. Also, you're close to an item box. Good. I've got a fire extinguisher, just taking up space. What zany weapons would you equip your lab staff with if you ran an evil corporation? I think, voodoo needs to come into place, like a shrunken head that I can, like, use the curse things. Make them work for it, you know? Or at least give them some guns with some actual goddamn stopping power. I feel like I'm shooting BBs at people. We're loading this gun with Tic Tacs. Cock injured, bro. Broke. Not thirsty right now. So, I know it's bragging about all the pistol ammo I had before, but then you start shooting the zombies and you're like, oh shit, it takes like a dozen bullets to kill one. So now we just try to run past those two guys. Come on, get out of the sauna. You're gonna go fuck yourself? I mean, have fun. Like, was that actually a sauna? Oh, it was. Can you imagine the smell in here? Have any of you ever been in a sauna? I've always wanted to use one. Your title is a spoiler, please change. I don't really consider that a spoiler for a game this old. I mean, it's pretty well known to Weskers in this game. Ah. Saunas are awesome. Yeah, I've always wanted to do like a sauna and then immediately take like a nice bath. Jesus! I can't help it, I'm tasty. You know, I'm just now realizing it's been a while since I got to save. I ignored the bits. I didn't hear it, actually. I'm sorry. It's probably like it. I think my audio for the bits effect is a little low right now, so I didn't go through as well. We'll stop the water current. Somewhere there should be a circulation pipe. No, my bad. Didn't mean to miss anyone's bit announcement. By the way, we probably won't be playing this game back to back every day. I probably like play a few other things as well. This kind of game can be really tiresome. Take the key with the tag. Use the playing manual to activate glitch. It only works for Claire. I used the playing manual. It didn't seem to activate a glitch, though. Unless you gotta use it at a certain area. Good. I can't take a hit here. I need to kill them. He looks like a Kyle, right? Yeah, fuck you, Kyle. Why does a prison island have a sauna? It probably didn't start out as a prison. Or they figured that'd keep the prisoners in tow. Scientists gotta relax after a long day. Other fine logic. You keep giving me all this ammo for a weapon I don't have. You realize that, video game? Like, it's like you're making an investment on this gun before you even get it. There's one get over there. RPG, the Raccoon Police Department didn't have a toilet. Yeah, so much so that became a joke that they actually made sure to have a toilet in the game when they remade it. Okay, I might need to like backtrack and go get my health item. Nice sauna. Well, saunas aren't exactly complex. They're just like, here's a wooden box with some hot rocks in it. Don't forget that red herb. I don't have any green herbs to mix it with, though. Right, been in here already, haven't I? That's where I printed the map off. Take the bow gunpowder. Load me up with the gun stuff I don't have. Thank you, continue to do that. They really hype up the bow, don't they? Like, oh man, you're gonna love this gun. You're giving so much ammo for it. The nest. Oh yeah, that was at the underground facility in Resident Evil 1 movie as well. I think I need to go back now because I don't have anything to do. Or up here, maybe. I am just here for the sarcasm. Most people are as well. Thank you. You know, you can be here for whatever reason you like. Whether you find the voice incredibly sexy, annoying, find me funny, or just annoying, or find you sarcastic and annoying. Guarantee you, annoying will be in there at some point, though. Too dark to see inside. Really? Seems pretty clear to me. Came here because media is dead and video games make you sad now. Wow, damn, man, that's sad. Also, GMC, thank you for the gift sub to Heart. Aber... Let me read his name up there where it's not broken in half. Hart... Wow, that's a long name. Hart Aberhal Brockton. Names are getting longer on Twitch, finally. Man, I can't equip it. Wonderful. Memo on the pass number. The emergency door lock system in the biology experiment room can be released with a 4-digit pass number. I hope you haven't forgotten about that already. I have just received an order from the system administrator requesting us to change the pass number periodically. What bothers me is that you often lose important memos, pass numbers, or even chemicals. So in an attempt to solve that problem, I came up with an idea. You know the red human skeleton picture at the back of the biology experiment room? I've decided to use the number sign down the picture as the pass number. If you happen to lose the memo, just look at the picture. Well, I don't think you would ever need to use the emergency pass number anyway, but just in case, now you know. Take it easy, Mr. Careless. Welcome to the Dartigan Twitch channel, brought to you by today's sponsor, GMC. No, at this point I have to give him a producer a credit, probably. So I could use this gun, but that fire hydrant's looking too sexy to get rid of. Can't have you drop a useless item like that. So there's a photo I need to look at, right? It's on that painting with the skeleton, isn't it? Light switch anywhere? Too dark. Hmm. Need the fire hydrant later on. Well, it's empty, though. Empty extinguisher. Hmm. I need to find a storage chest somewhere. Chest, I mean. GMC has earned a Sugar Daddy VIP emblem. We don't want to go around insulting the man. All right, so what's up? What's up here? God, I'm so slow. Yeah, okay, that goes somewhere else. Storage chest here is locked. I think you need to go to the mansion first. The storage chest is locked here. Thing you store all your items in. That's some great, gameplay. All right. I need to go back. I'm really messed up. Playing classic? You can only play this game in classic, I think, right? Wait, is there an option for that? Yeah, there's no option to change it all of that. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, this ain't like the Resident Evil 1 remake where they added a better way of playing the game. Howdy, howdy. I like a good southern greeting. Uh-oh. 250 bits, GMC Best Babby. I can't take the damage, I gotta kill you and stay down. Oh no! This is bad. You're a monster! Oof. All that ammo already almost gone. Can't use bullets instead of peas? I'm shooting Tic Tacs, let's be clear. These things are melting before it even hits their bodies, I think. Oh, thank God. I used the dual pistols to get through the first waves of zombies. And you aren't meant to do anything, you do it the way you want to do it. Alright. Come on. Feed me the good stuff. Oh. I think I missed down there. Oh, it was this thing. Take the Navy proof. Yeah, I know where that goes. That goes in that door next to the guillotine. So let's go ahead and head back and do that now that we're all nice and healthy. The knife in this game is the most OP knife in the Resident Evil franchise. Apparently I'm going to have to get that out of the box and start using it. Ow. Not that one? What do you mean, not that one? This doesn't open that? Shit, it looked like the same shape. X-shaped stone object. The picture of a submarine is carved on it. Okay. Alright, okay. Don't panic, chat. Don't go like, oh no, time to use my exclamation marks. That way he'll see it better. Is it weird that I now think of exclamation marks as not of a statement of excitement, but of panic? 'Cause that's really the only time you see it used anymore. Like, fucking hell! When you combine all caps and exclamation marks, it's a potent substance. Over here. Can someone explain to you? What do you need explaining, Elric? This is blind. I've never played through this game, except for briefly playing it a year ago, but it didn't get very far. Box Girl. I'm guessing Box Girl is watching this stream, because otherwise no one would be sending me a message on Xbox, so I don't know if I'd want to open that. Not likely a bot. No, likely someone watching my stream and like went looking for my stuff. No telling what that might say, you know. It's a little too risky. Alice map. Metroid had decent backtracking. That's because it's the genre of Metroidvania. You know, I think you could make a Castlevania game in the style of Metroid Prime in first person and make it pretty good. I don't have the tool for this yet. It's an octagonal hollow. Or I'm pretty sure that doesn't fit there. No need to know. Resident Evil 3 Classic? Yeah, I would not have enjoyed the backtracking in that game. You disagree on what? Which issue did I mention that you disagree on? I didn't think I said anything too contentious. Ah, Mr. Kennedy, welcome to my oh, you know, different freaky blonde kids in this game. I disagree with a first-person Castlevania game. I don't see why it wouldn't work. I mean, people thought you couldn't make a first-person Metroid game either, and that's Metroid Prime is not like the the most classic or the most favorite of most of the fans, anyways. What a mansion, exactly. Oh, look at all this marble. You know there's money here. Lock. Enter an employee ID to activate the unlocking device. You know, I don't like transparent windows that show the background behind it at all. Please enter your ID. What's that warning and sample down there? I want to check those out. Oh, come on. How's it going? Pretty well tonight. How's it going with you? Really go and get the bow? Do I have space for that now? I don't have space for it, or I would. I can't get rid of this stupid fire extinguisher and these empty guns. Because I can't find a frickin' chest or a save room. Computer is broken. We call those passwords. Oh man, my computer's broken again. No, you just can't remember the password, Grandma. "2020 save chat. Coronavirus ended." Of course I can. How many rare species? Really, the only animals you kill are Dobermans, crows, and, now bats. Can't take it. I can't. Yeah, my pockets are full. These are very tight jeans she's wearing. I recently learned that women actually never use their boobs as, pockets for things, which is what entertainment has led us all to believe. I was really disappointed when I learned that. I was like, really? I'd do that. At least I think I would. Can we have, like, a game where that's actually an inventory option? Where you get pockets, and then you also get choose that if you want. There is a Castlevania Doom mod. It's very good. Really? For which Doom game? Also really sweaty on that they are. Finally. Hey, GMC did a sub that Diddy Most Ducks. Thank you, GMC. No room in my bra is filled with boob. Yeah, the idea is like between the boobs. And it's like, oh. That's how they always do it in movies. Like they kept the key or the vial there. Like, turns out women in real life never do that because it's uncomfortable. 4 years have passed since I began serving Sir Alfred. Isn't Alfred the actual name of the butler usually? He doesn't trust anyone. Even though I am his attendant, I am still strictly prohibited from entering his private house. What is his problem anyway? They say he lives with his twin sister Alexia in his private house on the hill. Occasionally I've seen someone standing on the window, by the window of the house. It might have been Alexia, whose extreme beauty is often talked about. I once asked Sir Alfred about this, but it only enraged him. Even though I am his attendant, he will not show me any lenience. If I ask about her again, I could put my life at risk. After all, it is a mystery why he so desperately tries to keep his private life with Alexia a secret. What makes you think Claire isn't using her storage options? Isn't all of her storage? Well, because let's not get dirty now, alright? Because that question will require me to get very dirty, and I want to keep this family friendly for a little bit. I mean, look at all the viewers we got. We don't want to scare people off with like, wow, this guy's fucking perverted and creepy. Alright, finally I can get rid of this garbage. Alright, good. Is that a note I can read? No. Alright, now we gotta go back to the lab and get that freaking bow gun. Okay, darling, we'll keep your browsing history a secret. Not that I've ever showed it to any of you. That's what incognito tabs are for. Chat, are you telling me you're not being safe about your browsing? Or at least clear the history every month or so. It's like proper, computer etiquette. But there's something else in the room, I think. Evidence of the shelf have been moved. Well, it's a little hard to line it up for me. Why would I hide your history when I'm the only one who has access to your computer? I don't know, you might have company over one day. Look, it's just a good practice to get into. Need to put those ink ribbons up as well. Locked. There's an indentation in the shape of two guns. It's like you won't be a loner all your life, hopefully. I don't know if I need this right now either, so I might want to put that away. Who said I'm a loner? No one, but hey, you said you lived alone, so I'm thinking, like, why would I ever need to, like, hide my shit? I live by myself. Best thing you can do is find someone who's just as freaky as you, though. That way you never have to hide anything. Silver crest is carved here. I don't think that's the thing I just put away, was it? There's an aid spray in the bathroom. Yeah, that's where I'm going to go back and get. Plus there was that briefcase, which seems a bit more important. When you type the letter P, no, when you type the letter H for a lot of you probably. Like, oh wait. Don't go telling me any codes, I won't use them, because the game needs to give it to me. Secured by a simple lock. I could open this if I had a lockpick. Like, if I ask for it, then you can give it to me. Why would the letter H bring anything up? Come on now. Don't play innocent with me. You're not lying. It ain't gonna work. I mean, you could probably prove it yourself. Go ahead, type that H in your browser. See what it brings up. Not in the browser you're watching this on. You stay right here. You park your butt. Why can't we just fling that case against a wall? There's a lot of things you could do in reality that you would solve a lot of the Resident Evil issues. But for the sake of playing the game, you have to put up with some of it. Alright, we'll put this away for the time being. So we don't have a key for that, we'll put that away too. First thing that shows up is H is Hyvion? I don't even know what that is. Chat, I applaud all of you for like playing dumb. It's very impressive. You've all latched onto the idea like, oh, let's pretend like we don't know what he means. You'll be really good if you ever get brought into court one day. Like, I have no idea what that means, officer. Alright, so over there is where the thing is. Okay, I think I need to go back now, because I got this key card. So here's the either everyone's playing dumb, or I have a bunch of like 12-year-olds watching my chat who have yet to learn the evils of the world. Let's see, I got this key card, and I think I can use that in like multiple places now. First thing that shows up for you is the email, because HTTP starts with that. Use the elevator right now. You had to explain drug stuff to me during your LA North stream? What drug stuff did I have to explain? I mean, I'm not exactly knowledgeable on drugs, just so we're aware. Morphine popcorn? Well, morphine popcorn. I think it's just morphine in general. Unless I did make jokes about using morphine as like, something to put on popcorn though, right? Morphine's a pretty easy one to understand though. It's a painkiller. Alright, we can finally use this piece of shit and save our actual bullets. Gunbook. I can't actually use that, can I combine that with my bow gun or my bow darts, or have to do something special? Bow gunpowder. This is gunpowder for a bow gun arrow. So what I don't think it's going to give me 180 like gold combined with the arrows. Alright, we'll do that then. It just gives you 10 explosive arrows. Gotcha. How do you determine which arrows this thing is going to use? I don't want to waste my explosive arrows right now. We'll just load it up with that. Oh, wow. Oof. Whip it. Boom, boys. Can't... Because I didn't pick up the bow gun earlier, I didn't get this cutscene, I don't think.
I can't get the door open!
Why are you yelling? That you don't actually hear the soundtrack, do you? I like that he was hiding below the window that entire time. There appears to be no one around. Red pictures hanging in the back. I can see the number from here. Okay, I still can't get in there to look at that, you know? Killed by the ultimate bioweapon. You can tell an ultimate bioweapon when it can kill someone with its one hand by squishing them. Let me say that properly this time. It's your ultimate bioweapon.
Detected. Level 3.
You gotta sound like you're like mashed potatoes in your mouth.
All personnel evacuate immediately.
That was close.
Neat. We got the Magnum up there. I did. I mean, it's also obviously the Magnum would be given to you this early. Card reader, silver and cooler. No need for use. God, am I either standing not in front of it or it's the wrong card? Also forgot the rocket launcher. Chat, the final boss was up there, and that's why I locked the door. You know, I just now realized I can kind of like go skate. It's actually a little bit easier to control her when you do it when you make her janky. Weaponized smallpox? Oh, I'm glad that my chat is now discussing war crimes. I think there's nothing else to do here, is there? No, there's still something here. The room is red. Welcome. Alright, not sure where I need to go now. I'm already lost, chat. It's still the old first area of the game. You've sent you a load of message and you picked that one? Hey, it just happens. Sometimes my eyes fall where they fall. Can't help what you read sometimes. And apparently you discussing your war crimes got my attention. As it probably should, actually. That just means I'm honed in to detect your atrocity. You can check the open lockers. I did check those lockers earlier. Got the items out of them. Pretty sure I didn't miss any because I did mash the check button as I walked up and down it. Years of watching, I think we all have become accustomed to you being lost. You know, not every game that happens, you realize. See? Alright, I think I already got these. Yeah, because this one, yeah, there's nothing left. Yeah, already did them out. Chat, how would you write this out in text? The ultimate bioweapon. That's how you gotta say it properly. You can't say it, in a way a normal person can understand. You gotta slur it. Like you're some, like, fat, elderly, like, war general who's, like, just creaming his jeans at the thought of a new bioweapon. The ultimate bioweapon. Try checking the ID card. It may give you a hint where it's used. Look at that smart person in chat. I knew there had to be one of you there. ID card for an Umbrella employee. Nope. No clue. Oh, I know where to use it now. ID, that's probably the computer code. What? You're alive? You were just biding your time that entire time? You little dick. I swear when you walk through this door, you can see that locker like it looks like it'd be openable. When you go to check it, it's not. I don't pay you to be smart, I'm paying you. Well, I am making you laugh. Hopefully. Is this one of the old games I ordered? Actually, no, I bought this game like last year digitally. Actually, two of the games I ordered came in today. One of them is Condemned 2, and the other one is Alpha Protocol. But I didn't feel like, playing... Well, I could play Condemned 1 for you guys first, where I play Condemned 2. And I didn't really feel like starting up Alpha Protocol just yet. What's up, Sammy? How you been? I'm glad you're alive, too. Alpha Protocol. I knew there would be some people would use the exclamation mark after saying that. There's some people that game that just gives them like a fever when they hear like, oh, someone else knows. They know about the greatness. There's a lot of people that like it, but a lot of people didn't play it because it's a little rough in the actual gameplay department. But apparently the role-playing elements are really good. Also, it came out around... It had the misfortune of coming out around the same time as Mass Effect. Yeah, I've always heard the gameplay and story is really good, but the gameplay is utter just garbage. It does not feel good. Sort of like this game. Alright, so... The COD. NTC 0394. Can a brother get an on-screen... Get actual keyboard controls? You know, chat, with the stream growing like this, it might make sense for me to start doing longer streams. I mean, hell, I've got over 200 people watching me play this game of all games. Security lock system is deactivated. ID verification has been confirmed. Unlocking doors. How long are we talking? I could possibly, move it to like from 4-hour streams to 6-hour streams regularly. Maybe not every night, but more commonly. Do it more common. As long as it doesn't interfere with my script writing for like the YouTube projects and stuff. Try out my mighty bow. Wow, it's shit. Why even give me this garbage? Well, I kind of knew it was gonna suck. It's a freaking bow gun. I'm shooting pencils into these things, I think. Give me the real gun, the real ammo. This is like the worst gun in Resident Evil history, I think. It's like over 50 darts to take down 2 enemies. And I still got hit during it. Candy cane. You know, usually in games when you get the bowgun, they actually make up for its really slow firing rate by making it super powerful. This gun, they took it the opposite direction. This is an auto-firing crossbow that just sucks. Well, you can make explosive darts for it. That's the only time it'll probably be useful. Projection screen is down. But it helps me actually, you'll save on pistol ammo a little bit. Dart, stop sucking. The bow will save my pasty ass. Hey, first off, my ass is very nice even when pasty. I'll have you know. Second off, I'm sure it'll help me conserve ammo for the better weapons. The jewel modeled after an ant is on display here. There's a button below it. Push the button. Did I ever start over completely or load? I started over completely since it's been over a year since I last played this game. You know, he's got problems, but he's cute. Right? And she's got permanent bitch resting base. You know, why? You know, you kind of don't realize how often your Resident Evil has gone back to creepy children. And use that trope. Ugh. I don't like the implications. When did I start streaming Pornhub? I mean, could if I wanted to. What are we gonna do in the mansion step, bro? Model fighter plane is displayed here. 2 handguns displayed here. Yeah, they're stepbrothers, chat. I mean, stepbrother and sister, chat. It's not that bad, right? That's how it always gets explained. 2 magnums. It's unbreakable glass too. What are you doing in my room, twin brother? Oh, you know, when you say it like that, then now it's just wrong. Guns from many countries are in display here. Can't take them off the wall. I know what they are, chat. I'm just trying not to make it creepy. Decorations are in display. A pair of gold Lugers are on display here. Take them. That's a classic Resident Evil puzzle, but why would anyone design it to be like that? What are you doing, Step Ultimate Bioweapon? I don't think this is poison. I think they just turned on the heat. Yeah, they just turned on the AC and it's getting really hot in here. I got that thing, so I can now go to the submarine thing and open that up. You know, I kind of am glad they've done away with all this stupid moon logic puzzles for the most part in Resident Evil. It did get tiresome. Research the lab gun man cave. How many of you have a man cave? I gotta get some distance where I can shoot this guy. This gun takes a lot of time to kill. Think you can afford a man cave? I mean, it's really just like a dark room with some TVs and stuff in it, or maybe a stereo, right? Locked. Gold crest is carved on it. That gun sucks, hey, yeah, but it lets us conserve ammo for the better guns. Wait, I saw a red herb. You have a cave filled with corpses of man things, huh? Does that become our new term? Man thing. I liked it when they said that. Did all those shots hit? I believe so. I think the last one missed, but the rest, it takes a lot of darts to kill anything. Alright, so I think I should go save. It's been a while. Hello, Dartigan in chat. Been a while. How have it been? When was the last time you were here, Beanie Boy? Jog my memory. When would I have talked to you last? Indiana Jones? Okay, that was not that long ago. Unless you mean like the very first time I played it, because I actually beat that game like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Alright. Can't bring the... I need to put anything away. I need to combine this green and red herb, though. Let's see. I'll be using that soon to get rid of it, so it'll give me 3 spots. I'm considering putting these away since I don't think I'll be using them just yet. Like when I was in Istanbul, but I left before the Wuhan scene. Oh, okay. I mean, those streams are still up here on the channel if you want to check them out. The game got really goofy, though. I kind of recommend it. Well, you actually saw the Wuhan scene, so you saw that goofiness. Anyways. I need an ink ribbon. Just came from watching the Indiana Jones streams. How'd you like them? I was surprised how much I ended up enjoying kind of that. Despite its oldness and crustiness, how much I enjoyed it. Use the save. There we go. So the item box in this game aren't connected together through the mystic... I think they are. This is the only item box I found, though. Pretty sure they are, otherwise it wouldn't make any sense. I mean, it doesn't make any sense as it is that they're like a vortex inside them. But they always are in the games. The Dart finished LA Noire yesterday. Yep, beat it. Now I gotta finish writing my script. Next, I've been watching your Indiana Jones streams when I had the time. Just saw you kill the twins. Ah. I'm glad you've enjoyed them, then. Alright, so... I don't want to take anything else with me. Actually, listen... Okay, listen to the YouTube mixes of Resident Evil save rooms if I want to relax. I mean, they're meant to actually be peaceful and give you a reprieve for everything you've been through. I know where the side packs are. I don't want to spoil this, so the side packs. I'm not sure what you mean.
Yeah! Help me!
Steve?
I would not help someone if they screamed help me if they sounded like that, just so you're aware. I'd be like, you know what, the world's probably better off. Music, yeah, the music in this game is kind of garbage, stupid and bad. Capcom didn't really get into the idea of, like, hire good musicians for a while. In the bathroom? Oh, he's over here, isn't he? You can remove a sin every time Steve gets hurt. I don't hate him as much as Snow. Steve is suffering. There's a message on the control panel. When 2 pairs complete, my anger will subside. Operate it? Yes. This is the system they came up with to save someone's life when trapped in the danger room. What am I doing? It's... No. C and... Yup, C and E.
That was too close. But I found something, thanks to you. Looks cool, huh?
And he got horrible
Oh, I
trigger
need
discipline.
those. Give them to me.
You gotta be kidding. I found it, and I'm keeping it. Fine. Let's make a deal. I'll trade you for something fully automatic.
What about this shitty crossbow?
See you around, Claire. Adios.
Hey, wait, Steve!
At this point, Claire's like, God, can I just get like the 5-year-old girl back? Hello, by the way, Dartigan. Hi, chat. Hope you're well. Hello, buddy. How you doing? Bitch, we saved you. He didn't really seem to think us, did he? You don't start a negotiation by pointing a gun at your partner's friend. But you also don't point a gun at something with your finger on the trigger either. I bet he didn't even check to see if those were loaded. When 2 pairs complete another typo. Yeah, there's probably a lot. You'd think in the re-release of the game they would have fixed that. Well, actually, guns. Yeah, I need those guns for a room up there, you know. When you pick them up, they had no ammo. So he just has like 2 fancy Lugers that he can't do anything with. All right. He got plot armor. Plus, gold isn't a very... And this was, I guess they're gold-plated, not made of gold. You never can tell with rich people. Steve has an annoying voice. Yeah, his casting's terrible. Let's be honest. They could have done way better. So I was saying the side packs give you more inventory slots. I'm pretty sure I'll find them eventually. He dodged that bullet after it was shot.
Redfield! How dare you interfere with my operation?
What are you talking about?
You let yourself be captured so you could lead your people to this base!
I have no idea what you're babbling about.
You don't fool me! I am Alfred Ashford, commander of this base.
Oh? You must be one of Umbrella's lower-level officers if you're in command of a backwater base like this one.
How dare you! The Ashford family is among the world's first and finest. My grandfather is one of the original founders of Umbrella, Inc.
The bolt action, he just fired 3 in a row. His hands move too fast for you to see.
Why have you attacked this installation?
Attacked?
Shortly after you arrived, my base was attacked. You must have informed your people of its location.
I still don't follow you. I really don't know anything about that.
Unacceptable! How can you deny it? My base has been destroyed. And thanks to you, the experimental T-virus was released.
I'm monologuing.
Countless zombies and monsters.
You know, if you got a scope, you don't need a laser sight. Doesn't even make any sense.
Who sent you? Have it your way, then. You're just a rat in a cage anyway.
Spot all my rage.
I'll be sure to keep you entertained before I dispose of you.
You know, this guy is just a prototype character, chat. They would later go on to perfect him with the Salazar. They cut him in half in terms of height, and made him dress like Napoleon instead of a British douche. Hello, Mr. Kennedy. Worked much better then. What the fuck was that, though? That was what we call a bad idea. This game is full of them. Almost all the characters in this game are trash. Except Wesker. Glorious Wesker. Praise be his name. Some more items over there. Yeah, picked everything up, right? You actually liked Alfred? He's fun to laugh at for how bad. He's like one of those so bad it's good characters. I guess you could make that argument. He just kind of, like, spoils the mood, anything they might have built up. You know your fucking money when you got a submarine. That's, like, usually reserved for, like, yo, drug cartels. What if they ruin the voice acting in RE4 Remake? Well, they seem like they go for... the thing about RE4, when they try to remake that, well, I'm still curious about how they would do it, is RE4 is a very corny-ass game, so if you try to make that too serious, it's gonna kill it. See? Side pack. You want a submarine? I wouldn't mind having one too, but unfortunately they're a little pricey. So what are you playing this on? I'm playing this on Xbox One, but this is the Xbox 360 version. Where is everyone in this game? Dead. Go up. It's like trying to learn how to walk after a horrible accident. You're going through therapy. Let's get a submarine. We gonna crowdfund a submarine for me? What would I even use that for? I mean, I don't even live near the ocean. You don't really want to use a submarine in like a 6-foot deep, river. That's for rafting with inner tubes. Stand back, or fear its mighty power. Oops, I'm missing. Not that it matters. This is embarrassing. Just, can you, like, pretend to be dead again? Yeah, I think this is just a Nerf gun that we've stuck, like, sewing needles into. Where are you at? You're hidden by the camera angle. How are you enjoying the game so far? I'm having a good time streaming it, I would say. It's kind of hard to enjoy old RE games like this, unless you're just really into how goofy it is, which I guess is what we're playing this for. Oops. No wonder these don't do any damage. They go about 10 feet. Oh, down to 100 shots with it. Return of Wesker. Well, we're waiting for that moment. I'm kind of curious to see how Wesker does in this game. Mix the powder with I already did. I don't want to waste those though, since those actually might be good. So do you think this could have been better than Resident Evil 3 or 3? I don't know. I have to wait until I play more of this game first to see how important its story is. Because 3, I know 3's story, and 3 has almost no bearing on the actual plot of the series. It's just like, Jill's in trouble. Three did have some interesting ideas though, like like a multiple, kind of like a choice system where you could like have a little bit of impact in how the story played out, which they cut from the remake. Completely blocked by the load. I'm sorry, there are just some words in the English language that are funny now because of reasons. Oh shit, you want to go up? Go back down. Oh, never mind, this is where I go. Still Myth, the guy who accidentally summoned 3 Mr. X's in the police station during a speed run, got his channel taken down due to really? What did he get? Usually it takes like a bunch of copyright claims. Who like it's kind of actually a little bit difficult to really, unless someone like has a vendetta against you, and in which case you can usually get them reversed. Otherwise, it's kind of difficult unless you to really get 3 copyright strikes. And usually you just get claimed, which are not the same thing as strikes. Apparently all the Resident Evil 8 videos got flagged with music. I don't recall any like signature music in 8. Like that really like stood out that much. Control panel for the elevator iron bridge. Control lever is missing. But usually we'd only get claimed for that though. The ending music maybe. It's also one of the reasons I don't stream on YouTube. That can be a bit harsh there even when you're streaming. Development of Resident Evil 4 Remake won't be as simple as RE2 and RE3 because, as you said, Dartigan, if it's going to be too serious, it'll be messed up. Some of the other way around, so in my opinion, they have to find the right calibration. I mean, it's kind of hard not to be campy and goofy when you're sending a secret agent to Spain who doesn't speak Spanish to find the president's daughter who's been kidnapped by an evil world-ending plague cult. How can you make that into a very serious story? That's like destined to be goofy no matter what you do. It ruins it if you try to do it seriously, I think. Literally thought Bjork did the Resident Evil 8 music at the end of the first time. Saw the credits. I was kind of hoping they'd get the people who did like Go Tell Aunt Rhody from like Resident Evil 7. Because that was actually a pretty good banger. Go tell Aunt Rhody. Go tell Aunt Rhody. Go tell Aunt Rhody that everybody's dead. That's a lot of dudes. I'm gonna have to use an explosive arrow here. That's gonna take all my ammo. What do you know? They even give you some there in case you don't have any. See to shoot. Oh, this is actually decent when you have some explosive darts. Game needs a smooth jazz of Symphony of the Night. You know what? I need to stream Symphony of the Night at some point. Along with, you know, I need to stream Bloodstain too. Since I actually, what little of that game I did play, I really liked. What is this on the ground? In the bowgun arrow. Bloodstain is amazing. Yeah, I played it one time on stream, but I need to I never played it again after that. I need to do that again at some point. Take the Biohazard card. I wonder if they call this the Resident Evil card in the Japanese version. Because you know, names. What do I even use this at? Keycard shining in silver. Use this at the military training facility. Didn't realize I still had 3 ink ribbons on me. Guess that's all the dialogues? No, we have infinite dialogues. So, I guess we go back this way. Yeah, I mean, there's a silver door and some card readers. Have I played Blasphemous? Yes, actually, that's another one of those games I streamed once and then I never got back around to it. I kind of heard at the time that it was needed patching, so I kind of stopped playing it, so people they could get patched to be made into an even better game. So it could be something I go back and play. What am I even doing now? I'm so confused. It's Resident Evil. You go back and forth solving puzzles so you can advance incrementally a bit at a time through locked doors. You do that for the entire game. It makes you question why it ever became popular. You download the demo of Blasphemous, and oh my god, I suck at it. It's one of those games you're kind of meant to suck at, but it's actually one of the best looking pixel art games there is. Bats. You know, bats usually aren't that aggressive. They're very shy creatures. Also, you need some rabies shots now. Fuck! I mean, that's an instant rabies shot. You get bitten by a bat. Oh shit, I'm hurting. You suck. Not waste all my bullets. I support Father Dartigan. I'm sorry, what? Possibly a control system for the airport. Corona directly into the eye socket, yes. It is stopped in midair. Can't do anything here then. Am I planning on to send FF7 Remake Yuffie episode coming? Unfortunately, that's PS5 exclusive, so I won't be able to play it. I don't own a PS5. I'm hoping to borrow a PS5 to play Ratchet and Clank, but I'll be buying a hard copy of that game. I don't really want to like, so I can't. But my copy of FF7 is also digital and tied to my PS4 account, so I'd have to like put my account on his PS5 and then buy a copy of and like transfer my copy over to him and stuff like that. It's too much. So I probably won't be playing FF7 Interlude or Intergrade when it comes out until I can go get hold of a PS5 of my own. Unfortunately. But I will play it as soon as that gets taken care of. Father Dartigan will send... You guys are making me sound like a Resident Evil villain. Chat, I'm not your daddy unless I'm spanking you. I just want you to know that, if you want to call me that. You're enjoying Control until you get to the red tint area and, like, it killed the whole game. I like a lot of the ideas in Control, and the gameplay's pretty fine, but the plot bored the crap out of me. The way this plot was executed was just kind of boring. The idea of everything there was pretty solid, it's just the execution needed work. You need spanking, though? I have 2 hands, so I can do 2 at once, so we can, you know, get this started. You are a villain to Capcom by exposing their plot threads and their janky gameplay. Well, they don't make it exactly difficult to find them. Spank with your feet, we call that a kick in America. Is chat horny? My chat is always horny. Half of our jokes are about sex. Do anyone believe FF7 Remake Part 2 is ever actually coming out? Yes, why wouldn't it? I mean, they've already got the game and its systems made. It'll actually come out a lot sooner than you think, probably. All they have to do is, like, make more game now, since everything else is already done. You know, you could just make an actual bridge that instead of, like, an extendo one. Am I going to do something special for E3 on your Twitch this year? I might live stream it and comment over it, like I've done the past couple of years. Didn't get to last year, obviously, because it was canceled, but I do tend to live stream events like that. They're usually short streams, only last for like an hour, but until the event ends. When is E3 happening? I mean, soon, right? Because it's made by a man. It took 12 years to make. Well, difference is that it didn't take 12 years to make, you know, Resident Evil 7 Remake. And like I said, the game is, all the stuff for the game is already there. All the models and animations and all that stuff. They just had to make more content for it now almost at this point. On the 12th? I fucking liked the story until the red tint, and now it pissed me off so much. Isn't that part the very end of the game, though? The part you're talking about, I think? Okay, so we got this key card. I don't think I think I used that back in the military facility, not here. But I should probably go safe. 12th to the 15th. Yeah, what days are which companies doing presentations? Like, since Sony isn't going to be presenting there, it's really just Microsoft and EA and Nintendo. Well, Nintendo doing what their directs. And Ubisoft. So the only ones I'm currently interested in would be Microsoft's. I'd like to point out the last 4 Resident Evil games have been on the RE engine. Yeah, the RE engine is really freaking good too. I think Bethesda has it. Well, Bethesda's, well, I mean, they're owned by Microsoft, so I'd assume they'd be doing it at the same time. Unless the Microsoft's gonna let them, like, pretend that they're, like, a, somewhat separate still. They sometimes do that. I should probably start cycling my saves now. Didn't Resident Evil 8 reuse a couple? Resident Evil... Ever since Resident Evil 7, 2, 3, and Resident Evil 8 have reused a lot of, like, stuff throughout the games. Like, do you remember the bolt cutters being in all 4 of them? And also the duct tape? All that's been reused a bit. I should start a new recording, too. I've been on this for, like, 2 hours. Yes, Kitty, what do you want, Dex? Do you want pets? How about smacks? Smacking counts as petting if it's gentle. Alright. Let's put these things away. Alright, so... I wonder if I should take this crest with me. I don't know what that is used for yet. I haven't found anything for it. I'll leave it there for the time being. Don't have a key for that. We'll wait till we get a key and bring it back. Dartigan, you are in a really smacky mood right now. Well, I mean, who doesn't like a good smack? I've never heard anyone not be in a smacky mood. Smacks are how you show love. As long as you don't put your weight behind it. It's like a gentle smack. How about that? I feel like the music is going to start into a Porcupine Tree song any second. I mean, we could get the classic. I want more of this. See, it still fits even in the in this one instead of 1. What the fuck is that music? That is from Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut. And it's meant to be scary. It always amazes me that people don't know what that's a real piece of music that was produced for Resident Evil 1. Blarg, I'm... Tentacles. Why did it have to be tentacles? Pretty sure you can actually kill this, but it's not a good idea. It uses too much ammo. Can they just remake Code Veronica? It doesn't seem like that's going to happen. June 10 is Kickoff Live, Keeley's event. That will have a ton of premieres as well. June 11th, Cock Prime Time. Oh, Coke, I'm guessing. Deep Silver and such, but I like to call them Cock. June, well, you got Gorilla Collective, Day 2, Wholesome Direct. June 13th, Xbox Bethesda, that's why I thought they'd be together. Square Enix Presents. Okay, there's quite a few of them I might do streams on then. That worm really hurt me with 1 hit. No need to use it now. Card reader is silver in color. It's electronically locked. Use the biohazard card. 3 streams, yeah. I mean, they'll all be like an hour long. But it could be some good fun. Do you get anything for killing it? The worm out there? Oh. If you just got rid of that laser sight, you would have her dead already. You want to know what the... Uh-oh. 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 Oh, defeated. You want to know what the media ones are? I'd say Kickoff Live, Ubisoft, Xbox, Bethesda, and PC. I'm thinking maybe I'll just do the Ubisoft and Xbox Bethesda. What are they doing for the kickoff? I don't know, usually whatever Jeff puts together, it's usually kind of corny. But I'm guessing there'll be trailers showed for it too. Why does this sniper rifle have a laser sight? I mentioned that before. He's got a scope and a laser sight. You don't really need the one if you have the other. You don't really need a laser sight on a rifle anyways. It's usually for like medium range stuff. Relief, this card looks very old. There is an indentation of the indigo plate, blue plate. Is that the one I have in the crate? I think that might be it, isn't it? No, that was a different shape. Locked from the other side. Yeah, with a sniper rifle, you don't want a laser pointer giving you away. Yeah, the Square Enix conference, I might watch that. I'm hoping that maybe they'll trailer for the next, 7 remake. World premiere is a lot. Okay, I might do that then. And performances, my Weezer and Japanese breakfast. See, now that's where it gets corny, probably. Both unveiling tracks from upcoming games. They're on Sable for the latter Devolver. Maybe worth it as well. Well, I know what Devolver is usually their little skit show where they had the crazy CEO woman, which is fun the first couple times. I think it's gotten a little used up. You want to use the explosive arrows in a minute. I mean, we'll find out. Don't worry. It's fun. It's funner sometimes when I screw things up. Just give me a soda. Did he? Yeah, he said Weezer is performing. Apparently, they're going to be in a video game. No hunting rifle has brackets for laser. The laser is actually coming out of his scope too, weirdly enough. So yeah, this does transfer over good. Alright. I just realized I don't have a healing item on me. I should probably bring one. Can we all agree that Weezer hasn't done anything good since Pinkerton? Well, that's every band, though, when you think about it. Most bands have, like, a time period when they're, like, on top of everything, and then they kind of start to fall off after a while. Take the hemostatic. Oh, I think that guy might be dead by now. He's been bleeding for a while. What's up, Spooter? I'm gonna head to bed. Oh, you're going to bed. Okay, never mind. You have a good night, man. You don't think you've ever heard a Weezer song? That's where you're wrong. You just don't remember any of them. Alright, hoping for something from Rockstar? I mean, they don't really do it. They're so big they don't really need E3, so I would highly doubt it. They usually have announce it on their own terms when they have something big to announce. Did you just kiss the door?
Welcome, Claire. Consider the area you are in a special...
Jesus, you're like Dexter. You belong on Dexter's lab with this.
Just for you. Please try and keep me amused.
I kind of want to hear what this guy, the Japanese version of this game, sounded like. This character. It couldn't have been like this, right?
I so want to enjoy this.
This had to be totally different in the Japanese version of the game, right? What the fuck is wrong with you? Stop it. Yeah, he sounds like a Dexter's Lab character. A bad one, too. Can you open the door a bit faster, please? Actually, appropriate Weezer is performing because they are the music what Sonic the Hedgehog is to video games. Massive in the mid-90s. Ran into rocky troubles around the 96. Found success with decent stuff in the 2000s. Around they do parallel a little bit. Wait, they're gonna be, are they doing the songs for Sonic? Oh, hold up. 2 more doses. Wait, it's 0% though. Oh, we need the mag. Oh, I love Jello. He's like those toys, those like the little slime toys you get in like vending machines that you sling around. They're like a hand. I don't think my guns are a good idea on this guy. You know what I'm talking about, right? Those little, like, stretchy, like, green goober toys that you can, like, throw into the hand and sticks to things. Those are the best. Weapon, no, slingshot arm, we call that whip fist. Here, that's what its proper name is. He's still alive. Get ready for coolness, chat. Oh, shit, son. And you were laughing at him, chat. You thought it was lame. So I don't think Lugers contain that much ammo.
Oh yeah, that felt good.
Murder. Well, monster.
Don't worry, Claire. Your knight in shining armor is here.
You wish. But thanks for the help.
See? This is why you need me. I got your back.
Whatever. Here, take these.
Machine guns? For me?
You know the deal, in exchange for your Lugers.
Okay.
Claire only wants those because there is literally one door. She has no idea if it's useful or not, but she's desperate to get through it. I need to get through that door. They're unloaded though, you know.
Cool. Yes. Now this is my kind of weapon.
They don't have any ammo.
Huh? Hey.
Wait, you're just gonna waste your bullets into a brick wall?
Cheated me.
Up there, plenty of ammo.
Heard of ricochets?
Way up there?
Give me a boost and I'll get it for you.
All right.
Is this romance music? Oh, hold on.
My back. You're heavier than you look. Hurry up.
It's only one mag though.
Now?
What?
Now that your knight has made his appearance, he can join you in your descent into death.
Truly, no, they've never had a better character than this guy.
Okay, let's do it. Wait here, Claire. Time to test out my new toy.
This is how school shootings begin. And Claire's just gonna listen to him, huh? Oh. Oh, you're so lame. Budget Mark Hamill. No. let's not give this guy any name him next to anything cool. Alright. Let's see a grenade launcher over there. Claire's just like, yeah, you go get him, champ. She's like waiting on the other side of the door. A card reader, indigo blue in color. Go back through the door.
You still have plenty of ammo. You don't have to worry about holding back.
Yeah, she's into it. From the young lady. On the side of good news, you made chocolate mug cake while you were steving, huh? That sounds really fucking good, and you dare tell me you've made this when I'm in my fasting period? That's like illegal in most states. These cannot be used with a submachine. Yeah, but do you not have inventory space, my man? You can pick them up. He's like, no, I only pick up things machine gun related. How dare you? What's his... what? You're wasting ammo. Stop it. Hey Dart, hope your day is going better than mine. I hope your day isn't really that bad, but so far been okay for me. And if it's been bad for you, man, I'm sorry to hear that, and hopefully you can have you relax a little bit now. Little does not realize there is a button to switch targets. Well, the game hasn't taught me about that. There is. It's called re-aiming by hitting the button to pull the guns up again. At least that's what I found. Breaker may fail due to overload. In case of failure, raise the lever as illustrated. The ventilation device will resume operation. What do you think the ideal behind this character was? We need a character that's everyone's gonna hate and be super annoyed by. And he's really cool. Always fires them akimbo when possible. Yeah, you don't want to fire Uzis like that. It's already inaccurate because it's a submachine gun. You need to use both hands. Relief of a weird looking face. This is you remember Nero from Resident Evil 4? This is like a proto Nero. He's like what a cunt believes himself to be. He's only like, I'm so cool.
I managed to clear a path for you. It should be safe now.
She can't hear you through multiple rooms. Oh no, she can actually. Never mind.
Well, what do you think of my work?
You saved me ammo.
You see? This thing is a lot more reliable than any person.
Than people?
It's got a tragic history.
Steve, what were you doing here?
I hate your stupid collar, by the way.
Who brought you here, and where is your family?
Shut up! I don't want to talk about it.
Good job, Steve. You wasted an entire mag.
Steve.
Those are valuable in this situation, you know.
Never mind. Let's get going.
Get up, where? Between Steve, Titus, and Raiden, truly was a golden age for mocking incredibly lame, dorky, girly boy protagonists. But at least, you know, when it comes to Raiden, he did get better. So at least one of them, you know, received some help. Please tell me you can kill Steve. Nope, he's, you know, a good boy. I go back down. I must follow Steve. What a piece of text. I have to follow him. I must. No, I have to. Excuse me, princess.
Claire,
Ah, he reminds
are you
you of
okay?
Link. CDI games, huh?
Steve,
Well,
behind you.
excuse me, Claire.
No.
What's wrong, Steve? Shoot him!
Wait.
The animated 80s cartoon. I was thinking the CDI games, though.
No!
Steve!
This has the same acting quality as the CDI games, though. I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos. Is he just standing there vibing? Oh, yeah.
Father!
Claire would be dead. There's no way he would not have hit her. Yeah, she dead.
Steve.
Never been so turned on in my life. Someone look up this kid's voice actor and see what else he's played.
Father! Father!
Oh, God.
Dad used to work for Umbrella. Tried to steal information, intending to sell it off to the highest
21 years
bidder.
later, I still die laughing. Steve's sweet father.
Mom was killed.
Why have you forsaken me in my heart? For
Steve.
He was a fool to do something so reckless. So stupid.
God, he's even sitting like an 8-year-old who's being like scolded. Looked him up earlier. He got 4 acting credits, including this. What were the other 3?
Impressed.
I would not give this kid guns, by the way. Bill Houston is the voice actor. Steve's father, he's obviously dead. Yes. This, Knights of the Zodiac, and Airmaster. Haven't heard of either one of those. Are the other ones like cartoons or something? It's an airbender. A large size relief. The imagery appears to be telling a legend. What is that tapping sound? Footsteps. Steve's dad snitched on Umbrella, which is why they were here. I'm glad all of his story is now out of the way. Uh-oh. The part there on the ground. What is this floor? This is what it sounds like to be rich and have nothing but... Well, this is actually a dirt floor. I was going to say it was a marble floor, but no. Almost use explosive bolts on that guy. Pew, 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 pew. Wow, I can curve the arrows. Oh. Like turning into an ad for a Nerf gun. Where am I? This leads where? Bill Houston has done a lot of voice acting since, so apparently he's been in more stuff. You probably need to check, like, IMDb. Actually, I don't want to go up there yet. You were on the first floor. Go to the... stay on the first floor, actually. I'm gonna go back to the area with the dog. What was over here? Tom Holland assured Uncharted fans his movie will please everyone, game fans and people who don't know about the games. You are not convincing. Usually that's what ends up making the movie bad, though. I wouldn't put any trust in it. A man's portrait is displayed here. Okay. But it's displayed on the other side in the mirror. This seems to be a picture of this room. I need to find a painting. Hey y'all, Salsa here. What's up, Salsa? Oh shit, got full inventory again. Little known fact, the Merchant and Leon and RE4 are played by the same guy. That's, well, I've known that for a long time. I mean, they're pretty easy to get Leon to do the same lines because he just like does the same four. He's got very few lines. Like, hey, thank you. But you know what? Still a lovable guy. Alright, I'm going to be fighting dogs. I probably want to use my gun. Wish I could, like... Let me actually load it properly, though. Did you have a favorite show on public access TV? By public access TV, you mean PBS? Because that's only like public broadcasting is the only thing I watched. And I did watch like Bill Nye and stuff. But I never got, like, the public access TV, I never had access to that. Can't take any more items. They're explosive bolts, though. I need them. Oh, no, they're regular bolts. Good. Where's this frickin' dog at? Oh no, he's borked. Yeah, I can probably like load the different darts in. Alright. Where am I? I am here. Door has been welded. Too wide to fit through that gate. What, the tank? Yeah, how'd they get this in here? They must have built this in here. An old tank is being displayed here. This could be suited to Alfred's taste. Looks like they spent a little too much time modeling it for it to not be used. That lets me get back over there, but I want to check out this... was there a save room over there somewhere? Well, there was... I can't remember if there's a storage chest over there or not. I kind of need one. How was my night? So far, pretty good. Nothing to complain about, other than well, I did crack a, I did chip a tooth earlier today. So I do have one slight, bad spot on it. I should leave him alone for now. Which tooth was it? Is my very back molar. It's one that I've had the filling in before. There's like a little sliver of tooth on one of the sides of the filling that finally, I think, broke off while I was eating some candy today. So I didn't even feel it when it happened, so I'm going to have to go to the dentist on Monday. Let's see, there's 2 floors. I need to get rid of my inventory space. I got too much stuff on me. How did I chip my tooth? Skittles. It's like a really weak sliver of tooth that was next to the filling part, as part of a filling there. So I'm gonna apparently let they like replace it with some more filling. So we go over here. I need to take this medicine to that guy first before I do anything else. Chipped your left front tooth a month ago. Had to wait a week to change it and get it fixed. Ribs did you in. Ribs? Your ribs did you in. Fucking worm. Sounds painful? No, it did not hurt at all. I didn't even feel it. I didn't notice it until I ran my tongue over my tooth when I was like cleaning it, and it's like, oh wait, that doesn't feel normal. I was eating pork ribs and that caused it to chip. Also didn't feel it. You know, weird tangent to go off, but have any of you ever sneezed so hard that you peed blood later? That happened to me a couple of years ago. Gross, I know, but it's like wow, that was something. How? Because I just contracted so hard when I sneezed, it like bruised my kidney, I guess, and so like when I went to the restroom later, I was like, oh, that's not good. So I'm the only one, huh? Guess I just got really powerful sneezes. Holy shit. I know, truly impressive, right? I mean, yeah, I mean, you are I mean, people have broken ribs when they sneeze, or like, you technically, there'd be people like giving them heart attacks by like, oh shit, by holding in sneezes and stuff. Sneezes are powerful forces, you don't realize. Stay down. You fear sneezes now? Well, most of the time that doesn't happen. Like I said, mine was like, I was bent over when I sneezed too, because I was doing something. I think I was lifting something, and then I just all of a sudden had to sneeze and I couldn't hold it in. So I was already like bent over at my waist and like lifting something when it happened. So mine was a unique situation. Normally you wouldn't have that happen. And by pee blood, you mean it came out pink? Yeah, it was still urine, but it was like blood mixed in with it. So it's like think of like pee with like urine with like food coloring in it. Why are there so many dudes? You come back to from the bathroom and all you hear is talking about pissing blood? No. Amazing how our conversations always line up with what someone in chat is doing. Nasty road? That's a medical road, alright? We're having a good conversation. Did I check the knife in my inventory? I mean, it's in my inventory, I just haven't pulled it out.
What are you doing here?
Hello, my captor.
Hemostatic medicine. How kind of you. Thanks.
Yes, pills. Use the pills to stop your bleeding. That's how that works.
Here, let me help you with that.
Thanks, but I can...
Could have just gotten me a bandage, bitch.
Just go.
Keep it. It was a gift from my brother, but...
Thanks. Here, let me give you this in return. You might need it.
And we lose our lighter, too.
Now go.
But we get a lockpick.
Don't worry about me.
You've taken the lockpick.
Leave me alone.
Everyone's so antisocial in this game. How is he not bled out? Well, we gave him hemostatic medicines, and now he'll be fine. Apparently, he already used some, though. I feel like medicine that can stop bleeding that deep probably could probably kill you. I don't know, definitely, I don't think that's how that works. Usually it's like a blood... Usually, like I said, you put a bandage over that. You get to repair whatever internal damage he's got. Alright, so let's move out. The goop juice, yeah. Though here, you just have powder that you inhale, apparently. Alright, so what do we got? Snort lines of hemostatic agent, the best kind of high. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, fucking good stuff. Dude, you want some of this? Trying to remember what Jill and Claire think. Have Jill and Claire ever met? I don't recall that ever happening. I don't know if I should go back to that old metal detector room and try to get my well, I guess I don't need to. It's only like well, I think there was a health item in there, maybe. Might need that. Wait, what am I doing? I got the shortcut. I wonder if you can smoke a combo of red, green, and blue herbs. You know, well, I mean, you could smoke anything, technically, if you're adventurous. Hey, look at us respawning enemies for you. Oh shit, my gun isn't equipped. Why was that the case? What's up, Jojo? How you doing? Wait, why am I not using out my bow gun, my shitty bow gun? I like the sound it makes. It even sounds lame. Do you imagine if someone modded this gun into Doom? Would I date Claire? You mean... I mean, maybe. She seems pretty decent. It's a weird question to ask. Would you date this video game waifu? Do you find yourself asking that often, Chad? Like, would I date this person? Oh. This non-existent entity. Oh shit, what am I doing? I'm stupid. You gotta go down eventually. Accept your fate. God, it feels good to be a gangster. How Jill would rate a restaurant? You want stars? I'll give you stars. It's sad they didn't put that line in the remake. You know, Claire's only 5'5". Keeping that weight, you know, down low too. Exercising. She's so tiny. She is. No, go back. Go up. Go up. Come back in. Reset. They did put that line in the remake. Well, I'll give you stars. When she killed him, I don't believe they did. She said something else. Whoa, shit. Nice shooting, Tex. Still alive, though. Feel kind of vanishes out of 5. Yeah, well, all the Resident Evil characters outside of Leon and Chris have, like, you know, kind of come and go. Chemicals with unfamiliar names are arranged here. Alex Jones needs to be in this. Alex Jones apparently needs to be in any game now because I've, you know, mimicked him a few times. Technically, in the Deus Ex Human Revolution, there's a radio persona you can hear that's clearly inspired by Alex Jones. That's probably the only example of it, of him being in the game. Body bag has been left out here. I don't think I'm going to want to use my bow here for reasons. Rebecca Chambers also vanished. Rebecca. Was she the little girl in 1? I mean, she did come back for 6, if that's the one I'm thinking of. She was actually playable in 6. Appears that he has been anatomized. He is not breathing. Oh, Rebecca. Yeah, no, Rebecca Chambers was only in 0. Yeah, I was thinking of that. Yeah, I was thinking of a different character. She's in 1 and 0. I think she's in like a movie too, though, wasn't she? Anatomist note. There's a demon in my mind. I can't control the fierce impulses that the demon sometimes drives me to act upon. It is a brutal ceremony. With the demon next to me, I enjoy watching people agonize in pain, screaming and convulsing repeatedly as they die. You're thinking of Sherry, Rebecca? That's what I realized after someone said Rebecca, you know, the other girl's name, I realized I was wrong. Screaming and convulsing repeatedly as they die. But Sir Alfred was kind enough to acknowledge me, and has given me the facilities, chemicals, and equipment necessary to study everything. I must never betray Sir Alfred's kindness. It is especially critical that no one discover the sacred place that only he and I know about. I swear the basement of this medical building will be kept secret. Of course, I keep the key to the sacred place with me at all times. Even if an outsider sees it, they will never be able to tell that it is the key. I must remember that my life ends when I lose Sir Alfred's trust. Elaborate model of the human body. Something seems to be missing. At some point, I want to go through the Resident Evil series and count how many eyeball puzzles are in it. Heard the new Code Veronica fan remake, but I still know there's a fan remake? Interesting. What engine are they using? Lady Dimitrescu read the diary entries in her style. I also saw a video where she like read famous lines from the other games in the series. So she's clearly having fun with that role. Is she gonna like she should make a video where she like she like antagonizes Samsung girl. The new hotness girl that everyone's going crazy over. Samsung girl, yes. I hear you've made quite the stir. For a lumen case, huh? Secured by a simple lock. Yes. Oh, look at that gun parts. Enhancement part for the M93R was inside all along. Custom handgun. There we go. Now we got a stock. And our gun looks goofy. I don't know, that makes your handgun look stupid now, especially when she holds it with puts her hand at the front of it. You're wondering what Samsung Girl is all about? Yeah, it's just like, here's their new AI assistant. There's a strangely shaped chair. Sam has already thing in 2013 in the movie, her starring Joaquin Phoenix. They were 8 years old too, we just didn't know, I guess so. Is that really all that was in here? I mean, I'm not complaining getting a new weapon mod and everything, but I guess that's all that was in here. Liquid Snake address Florida Man. I have not seen that. I've seen him make, do like a go to a Taco Bell and pretend that Snake was, serving him as his, at the register. I haven't seen him addressing Florida Man. Resident Evil has some of the worst squish sound effects. Oh, right for the D. Oh no, it's another zombie. Whatever shall I... Oh! Oh, he's a scientist, so therefore he takes more damage. Shit! Oh no, no, are you fucking real? Did my gun get weaker when I upgraded it? I think I just lost a lot of stuff. Shit! This was right after we finished, the basement. Fuck! Oh, that pisses me off. Gotta go back and give this bottle to that guy. Shooting to the left for some reason. The aiming is not so great in these games, is it? Oh, that just took all my enthusiasm away from me. Well, we get this scene again, so you're welcome. I couldn't have saved either because I didn't have any empty space when I was a few times in your fucking register. We skip. Can't skip. Or can I? We don't want to go through that again.
Used to work for Umbrella.
Alright, so... some bullets over here. I don't have the... I got, we got speed lightning around this shit, chat. Move fast. Make up for lost ground. Bo better than Steve. They're both equally useful. Hey, Theramons, thank you for the sub. And with a Prime Gaming sub, no less. Thank you. I didn't even have to kill this one. He was, like, stuck in the corner. Oh, I saw that glitch. He's, like, in one place and then another. You've turned this Resident Evil playthrough into a near playthrough, have I? That's almost insulting. Well, we're not doing the entire game over for a side C. What glitch? The enemy just changed positions when it got up off the ground. Oh wait, didn't I need to go inside here and do something in the... Nope, no. Wait, what items do I have on me again? Biohazard card. I need to go in there real quick. I'm not sure if I need... No, I think I actually don't need to come in here. I think I already opened that up, or did I? That just leads down to the basement of where we came from, actually. Yeah, already did that area. You have Amazon Prime, but for some reason Twitch Prime and Prime Gaming isn't available in India. Yeah, regional issues like that can sometimes crop up. Don't worry about it, though. I never, try to force subbing on anyone here. You're more than welcome to watch the stream any way you please. This stream is for like, for like broke people and for rich people. How about that? That's one of the reasons I never put all that stupid annoying stuff on screen, like sub goals. I hate that. It's like you're making things like, yeah, I just want to make money. No, more people want to watch me, the better for me, in my case. I just want to get that $5 from everyone. Pay your damn fees. But no, I don't want to like slam anyone. Everyone has to like make money somehow. Some people streaming is like the main source of revenue, so they do have to like maybe do that more. So, no riveting on how other people run their streams. It's not for me. What about broken people? Well, that too. I mean, I do end up, getting a lot of, like, people have had rough days sometimes. I'll die again if I'm not careful. Sick. I'm gonna help that. I'll take another bite, I think. Stuck in the death loop. You just have to be standing in front of the way I need to go, don't you? Maybe I can just run past you. No. Dart Big Peepee YouTube guy, Twitch Fun. Well, I mean, yes, I also describe myself in childish terms. Really gets it across. Hey, me Big Peepee, you guy, yes. But I realized you were actually, praising me, so I still wanted to make a joke. I'm sorry. Is there a replicant video on my to-do list? At some point, yes. Cox. Matchstickman? I have not seen that. As the 2020 flu has taught us, if Umbrella really tried, their viruses could have been very successful. And ironically, I think they were designed to be, but no. Actually, zombie viruses in reality would really not be that good. Viruses work by not having such obvious vectors, and usually good viruses, you don't know someone's even sick when they're spreading it. That's how the rule really gets screwed over, when there's a long incubation time. Zombies, on the other hand, you just look for someone who's either already dead or someone who's been bitten. And boom, you know what the vectors are and you can seal it off.
Hemostatic medicine. How kind of you.
Oh yeah, I can skip this. I need to see it. Oh, no, wait, that's not skip anymore? Okay, good. Okay, we got that. So now we gotta go put the crest in the wall, right? Alright. The zombie outbreak really happened. Easiest solution, double tap just to be safe. Well, really, the heart doesn't really matter anymore at that point. Just put it in the brain. You'd be wasting a bullet. Birds and insects. Well, a zombie's going to naturally decay. It's only going to have a short period of time where it can actually be a bioweapon. It's only for entertainment where zombies are a threat. Matt chat, here's how you know a zombie would not be a threat. Do you feel at all threatened by, say, a 90-year-old grandma that has to use a walker to get around? That's what you'd be dealing with. Only imagine maybe like 1,000 of them at a time. Even then, you probably wouldn't be too threatened. Alright, where does I need to go? I need to go, yeah, back across here. I need to equip my gun. Also need to take those guns up to that palace. I should have done that first probably before coming down here, but whatever. Maybe if I were a police officer, they seem pretty intimidated by elderly people. You know what, I've already put bullets into you, might as well finish you off. The main threat of a zombie is that they never tire and can hide in unsuspecting places. That's only though in entertainment where they're hidden in unsuspecting places. And it doesn't matter if they never tire, they move at a decaying crawl space. And can only like be super obvious when they're coming after you. So no, in real life, zombies would be like a very small threat. They could be easily dealt with if that was the infection. Alright. So we got 2 zombies that are coming out. Unless we're dealing with 28 days... Well, those are not really zombies. Those are just very angry, mindless people. I mean, technically raid zombies, but they're not dead anymore. They're just, and eventually, they actually starve out. They starve to death eventually, though. It's kind of the point of that series. So you can literally just wait them out. Wait, did I never pick up the crest? Shit. Where did I even get the crest at? I forget. Got where I picked up the crest last time. What the logic that's caused the Raccoon City outbreak? Well, that was like, virus getting into rats. Chat, really? I'm surprised everyone really disagrees with me on this, on the zombie issue. I said, if you think zombies are a problem, okay, I mean, it'd be a big issue. I mean, okay, that's fine with me. I just don't think I'd be that threatened by them. And it would be very easy to deal with. But hey, sometimes I have hot takes that no one ever agrees with. I agree that zombies are a bad apocalypse vector. Yeah, they work for entertainment reasons. But shit. I don't want to die again, so I'm tempted to go ahead and use that real quick. What about where Alfred tried to shoot me? Yeah, that's where I gotta take those guns to. But I forgot where that was with the crest, though. But I'll go get rid of the guns first. That's a bit easier. They're taking up 2 inventory spaces. There's a save room in that same area, too. Oh, whoops, don't die to the fire. Zombies only work as a horror concept because of people's innate fear of the dead. Well, zombies really started out as like a criticism on consumerism. Really? Well, I mean, yeah, that's what they really were. It's like, oh, consumer bad. So they worked for that to send a message. But yeah, humans generally don't like being around dead things. That's an evolutionary response. So it does work in a horror standpoint for the goo guys. Oh shit. Speaking of that, I only had 3 shots, and I don't want to waste them on I'm just gonna run past these dudes. No whip fist for you today. I really need a shotgun. But I guess she gets the grenade launcher. It's not the shotgun. Still need to go back down to that floor and get that. Alright. I like maneuver past these guys are wasting ammo. I'm gonna have to do. Oh, you just puked on me. You're going on the dead angle. I would doubt anyone would want to be near the dying light zombies. Again, the new entertainment often makes them like still strong and be able to run fast. Resident Evil zombies, on the other hand, not a big threat. Let's get a... Let me go ahead and put the guns away. The fume effects of dying light? The fume effects? No, I don't remember that. Have we seen Wesker yet? Not yet. I want to see more of the new Sonic game. Have they showed anything of that? I mean, I gotta be honest, I haven't really cared much about Sonic, and since the only one I cared about was the new one that came out when that was a fan-made game. So, that was, well, a fan-made game that was official. That was apparently pretty good. The 3D Sonics have never interested me at all. Yeah, Mania. Rumors it'll be an open world game and you have Ubisoft. What, the Sonic game? I mean, ugh. Old photo stand in place here. It's a fireplace. It does not appear to have been used recently. Antique music box. Everything's got to be open world. That's how you know. It's when the real money's put into the game. Something is written on the memo. First digit left, right. Second digit left. Third digit right. Right, right, right. You must not reset while maneuvering. So, hey, Raven, you have a good night, man. So left, right, left, right, 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 left, right, left, right, 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 right. Interesting screensaver you got. Imagine that's what you got instead of the Windows boot up. Who is taping this? Good ideas. No idea since that was, very cinematic. Alright, 4-digit password. Uh-oh. There is a button. Left. Right. Left. Right. I should be recognizing these numbers, shouldn't I? Shit, the numbers are up there. Right. Right. Did I do that right? Let's just reset it. Alright, so... So I guess I need the numbers that this gives me. 3, so, right. 1, 3, 1. No, someone write these down. 319. 3197. 8. 31978. 31978. 3197831. 3917831, I guess. I guess I enter those into the computer, but it seemed like it's only 4-digit. Oh, I just backspace. Right. Nope. Only 4 digits. Hold on, let me read the rest of the clue. First digit, left, right. Maybe it's only the digit that after I... okay, it's only the digit after I put in left, right. So, go left, right, and you remember that digit. Then you go left, you remember that digit. Then right, right. Okay. So that would be 1971, I think. Right? Seems like a year, so like a birthday. Good, smart person. I am. Why is his computer set up to do this, to log on? Of course, why wouldn't it do that? Ah, I'm sorry, you're just goofy looking, you're not scary. What's my health at? Health good. Ow. Now not so good. Like, what? I mean, something's not scary when it's just made of rubber. She entered a room, can't follow her. Well, she's not a tyrant. I mean, not a Mr. I mean, Nemesis after all. Looks like tyrant got coated on off-brain Nickelodeon slime, yeah. It's just too goofy looking. Uh-huh. You know, I think I should have gone back into that basement to get that grenade launcher. He ducks. I think this is where I actually, whoops, into the game last time I played it. So I kind of like made back my progress. Ow. You know what? They're made of rubber. It wouldn't even hurt that much, would it? Well, they can do that. All right. You asked for it. Oh, I missed my other dart. It's almost like I'm playing a musical instrument. Alright. Saved before going into the guy's room. Thankfully. That explosive ammo is really rare for the dart gun, isn't it? Good. Wait, didn't I go get the lockpick from that guy? What lock? I had the lockpick, don't I? Yeah, I can open that case. Forgot about that last time. Oh, there we go. Speak of the devil. Oh, gunpowder. You can actually get 100 explosive shots before the second chapter. Guess I should be saving them then, huh? You only get 10 at a time, unfortunately. Actually starting to run low on bowgun ammo. Let's see. Make up some room. Get the case. Yeah, well, he's giving me more explosive ammo. Well, it helps with those slime guys too, because the regular gun, as you saw, just does nothing to them. I'm debating if I should go back at... I need to get that crest before I do it. I think I also need to probably go get the grenade launcher, because I saw it down there, but I didn't get it. I think I'm actually going to head back to, our Steve guy before I go on. Get... I'd rather like do that before I do anything else, and then come back and play the game some more. Oh fuck! Good night, mates. Good night, Snowslight. You have a good one. Having a 3-shot upgrade makes it. I need to go get the crest over and go back and get that, and that was somewhere around Steve too. Which was over this way, wasn't it? Yeah. Why is Claire not a zombie? I don't know what the reasoning for is, why none of the main characters are ever, get infected with this stuff. Oh, shit. How did I juke both of them? I think that was a glitch. It, like, knocked me out of the way. Oh, the camera is trying its best to get me killed. Yeah, but for some reason the main characters are just immune. They don't really explain it. So yeah, I need to go back that way, get the crest, and also go down to use the elevator to go down a floor, and then maybe pick up the grenade launcher. They're immune and cannon. Yeah, but I think they would like use that. Like, why are you immune to every single one of these type of mutagenic viruses? It's kind of weird when you think about it. And maybe being immune to one virus, like they say the T virus in one, but then also having them be immune to C virus, G virus, and all the other ones that come along. Starts to make it seem weird. You played 3, you would know that Jill wasn't immune to the T virus. I did play 3, the remake of it. And she did get infected with it, but she didn't get infected with it in the first game though, did she? So she wasn't immune there either, despite getting bitten. But it doesn't really, it's just plot relevance. They're important, and they don't want to make an infected plot line most of the time. Got infected by Nemesis, still a T virus. Well, let me check my map. What's up, Vorlesser? How you doing? How's it been? This room. What painting do I think there's like, it's like a red painting. I think that's a skeleton painting, isn't it? It's in that bio room. I'm gonna save here too. An outbreak, being infected was a very motivational value. It's a gameplay factor though. You can like turn into a zombie in that game, can't you? And fight your other friends. Now you think about it, the mold came before the T virus. Well, it's hard to say. The virus, well, yeah, the T virus is manufactured. The progenitor virus was the virus before all of them that they found in Africa. So that was a naturally occurring virus, apparently. No idea how old that would be. Apparently, like an African tribe worshipped it for some reason, though. Right, so the elevator will take me down where I need to go. What's in the basement? Yeah, this is where we had our little conversation. What? Just handgun bullets in the thing's mouth. Why wouldn't there be? Resident Evil 0 made 0 sense. Exactly. It was basically just everything in it was shoehorned together. I don't know if I can do any of this yet. I don't have a blue card. Resident Evil 8 was doomed since it was supposed to... Well, I wouldn't really call it doomed. It was still a good game. I mean, I had fun with it. Doomed is a bit, that's a bit much. Yeah, I need a blue card before I can get through this area. I haven't been through here yet, though. Uh-oh. I guess we'll keep using pistol for now. Didn't mean it so dramatically, but you chose dramatic words. And the games that get repurposed for something else always end up awkward in some way. Sort of true, because we are playing this game, which is supposed to be 3. It got turned into some weird, kind of very important game in the series, but also a side game. Need to go back to a storage chest soon, because I don't have much room left on me. Oh, shit. There's a handgun part placed on the work desk. It cannot be used with a M933R. What is it then? Alright, I'll probably forget about this. I need to come back here later. Maybe it was used for gun maintenance. Kind of like Resident Evil series, but I hate that a lot of people give things they don't make sense a pass just because it's RE. Like, just because the story was never good, not an excuse to have a good story. I wouldn't say the stories have been bad. There's a lot of fun stories in Resident Evil, I would say. But they're usually not anything that you'd approach you to be impressive storytelling. I will say 7 was probably the best story they ever had. That actually made sense and worked, because they like disposed of all the backstory for the most part. And did its own weird thing. And focused on new characters. I'm not sure what gun is there. They don't even get to see the part, but it's maybe like the grenade launcher later or something. Can we shoot, save, and have him leave and have him disappear from the game? Nope. Merchant only disappeared permanently on hard mode too, remember? Heading to bed. See you later, Jim. Have a good one. Isn't there like... Yeah, there's like darts up on this thing. Yeah, there's like bowgun dart. Explosive ones. Fuck. I think you need to use probably the crane to get it. There's the grenade launcher, but I need the card to get to that. Alright, we can try going up to the 3rd floor now. The homies be sleeping. It is getting late. I need to, like, check this last floor out and probably call it a bed to myself. Alright, back this way. But hope everyone is going to bed. You have a great night. Thanks for being here, too. Go up to 2nd floor. I don't think we've been up here yet, have we? Hey, Bluffman Phil, thank you for your 9 months. How have you been? We stay in longer tonight? Not too much longer. I need to, like, just, check out a few things and then move on. Like, nothing up here. It seems that I can't descend from here. Yeah, that's all that was up here on this floor. I think I'll just go take care of this crest issue and then I'll call it a night. Get my gun part. So we'll be going a little bit over, but not much. That way we'll have, made back all the territory we lost earlier. So glad LA Noir is over. That took a while, didn't it? But it's technically not over for me. I still gotta make a video. Which way do I go? Let's save. What's the legend here? What is that pink block? That's like a puzzle, isn't it? Is it a save station? Typewriter, I mean. I want to save again, just to be safe. Actually, we might just call it here. What do you think, chat? Call it there instead? Somehow saving took the energy out of it. It's like, you know what? That seems like a good stopping point. Need more clown butt music? I can provide that. That's a beautiful song. So, chat. I think that's a good stopping point after all. So we're gonna call it there for the night. We'll probably play this game again tomorrow, I think. Yeah, I think we probably will. Hopefully you guys will be able to stop by and say hi. Nice seeing everyone again. Nice having you back, Berserko. Yeah, so, chat, thank you all for being here and all being super chill and also making the stream a fun time. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. If you're new here, hit the follow button. And if you want to join the Discord, there's a link in the Discord already provided by Sammy. That interrupts you at the perfect time, doesn't it? Let me just stop that now. God, I love that music. And it's beautiful, isn't it? That'll be my stream ending theme. But also, thank you for any bits or subs tonight. Thank you very much. Hopefully you like using the emotes. And I hope to see you all again tomorrow if you got time. I'll try to do at least 2 more streams before I take a day off to focus on the video stuff. So, look forward to it. Anyways, you guys have a great night or a great morning, and I'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe, everyone. Later.